All right, what's up, you guys? UFO Proof here, and welcome to Thursday Night Throwdown with me, UFO Proof, and our boy right over here, Sean the Muslim, Sean the Maniac Muslim.
Don't call me that.
You don't look as Muslim-ish today. You look almost like you're groomed, but you do look like you might scream Allah Akbar like at the fridge or something, you know?
Oh, snack bar.
Yeah, almost there, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so what are we going to throw down about tonight, dude? I figured we were discussing it earlier, and we're like, you know what? We're just gonna fucking freestyle it. So basically, we're just gonna let's just gripe about whatever gripes that we fucking have against each other's points of view, which we fucking love doing for some reason. Oh yeah, and I want to make mention this to everybody so everyone knows that Sean and I are friends, and no matter what we say to each other, that's all on the back burner to us being friends. We are friends, dude, and so fucking we just have different viewpoints on stuff, but when it comes down to it, we are friends, and none of that shit matters, man. So all right. Here we go. So you dirty Muslim, what do you want to discuss now?
First question is very short, sweet answer, if you could.
Okay.
What is your major gripe with, Trump?
With what?
With Trump.
With Trump.
Yeah.
Because Trump is lying to you guys, and you guys are, the thing is like Trump is a corporatist. He's the guy who goes around paying off politicians to enact laws that favor him. And when he says the stuff that he says on the campaign trail and all this stuff, it's all bullshit. It's all a front. He even says it in his books. He's like, you just tell the people what they want to hear, and that will get, and that's how you win stuff, is by saying I'm going to win. You don't actually have to come out with facts. So that's what he does, and then he says all this stuff, and he does it, the reasons are to, like this, the Medicaid bill, all right, Trump Care or whatever. That whole bill that they had written out, when you actually go through the whole bill, it kicked everyone off of fucking healthcare. But what did it really do? The whole time, it was the hidden agenda was it was actually a tax cut for the wealthy, for the top 1%. Now, why was that even written into the bill?
It's I don't understand at all.
Exactly.
But I don't blame Trump for that. I don't think Trump had anything to really do with that.
What's up?
I don't think Trump had anything to really do with writing or what is in that actual bill. But if you've got any recent news, Rand Paul and Trump are teaming up to get stuff done.
Well, that's the thing. He didn't have anything to do with it. And that he's the president. He's supposed to have a lot to do with it. It's probably, he should have a lot to do with it. But instead, he's letting these guys run it. And these guys are fucking, they're owned by their donors, Yeah. And so the top 1%. And so these guys, the bill was a tax break for everybody, all the rich people, which that's what, he says he cares about the small guy, but I mean, he's hurting the small guy there. He's hurting everybody by giving them a tax break.
That's why it obviously failed. It wasn't a good thing for anyone. So it obviously failed.
No, exactly.
But now he's teamed up with Rand Paul.
Why isn't Trump more involved with it? Why wasn't Trump in there saying, let's help the people out?
I think it was already written before he got there, and he knew it was going to fail, so he just let it fail.
I mean, like, why?
They're end up coming out and coming to fruition to actually what he is intending and truly intending. Like, teaming up with Rand Paul is probably the best thing he could do. I don't know if, like, with all this
teaming up with Rand Paul is the worst thing that he could do. All right.
Why?
Rand Paul, the reason he didn't vote for it and he voted against the bill was because he thought it left too much help for the people.
No, they're making a new one together. Like that old one out the door.
He's the worst guy to go with. Rand Paul wants to totally fucking take everyone's health care away. You got it. The fact that people still had health care was the fact that he's like, no. That's too much left over from Obamacare. They shouldn't have any of it. He wants it all taken away.
It needs erased. I'm sorry, it needs erased. I don't agree with any of Obamacare. Healthcare existed before Obamacare in a
No,
very
it didn't.
similar fashion. Yes,
No, it did not exist. They had private health insurance. There was no health care before Obamacare.
well, no, it wasn't. It wasn't like it is, but it is. It didn't change very drastically. Just the
No,
cost.
it was a big deal with Obamacare when that came in. I mean, that was a huge deal
Well,
for
that was because the government was taking over.
you know. I mean, I have Obamacare. You know, it's like fucking. You know, people need it, and
But
I
how
never
can you
had health
afford it?
insurance before. I could never afford it.
How can you afford it now? Because I can't afford it, and I'm confused on that.
How can you not afford it? See, you know, remember when you showed me your taxes? You remember that
Yeah.
when you showed me how you know what that's from, right? That's from you not getting insurance. That's your penalty. That's the individual mandate that they're talking about.
No, I got insurance. That's for me having it and having to pay them back because of how
No,
they
that's not. No,
subsidize
no,
it.
that's not what it is, dude. Okay, that's because that's
It-
not how it works, man. You know, that was from you not having insurance.
No,
If you have insurance now, you don't have to pay the individual mandate,
no,
and
I want to know
that's your
how
individual.
how are you able to afford it? Because I wasn't able to afford it and eventually had to get a different form of insurance.
Well,
I
what
didn't
kind
get
of
any penalties. I had no penalties to worry about.
see that's before the individual mandate, which I think sucks, you know. But the only way that they got that to work was the only way they got the insurance companies to go with it is by having the individual mandate, which is fucking stupid. But if the thing is like they said, if you can't afford it, you know, if like the shirts, they make it so it's affordable for you. Like if you get Obamacare, whatever however much money you make, you go in there and you say, this is how much I make. This is the bills I have to pay.
Mhm.
And then they say, okay, this is what you can get. And
That's not
fucking,
how it works, though. They don't
what's
care
that?
about what your bills are. They only care about what your total income is, and they base it off of that. And then
No, they
it's
don't, man. Like when I went in and filed for it, you know, they consider like what you're paying, you know, like what
they
you're
don't give a
like.
shit here.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
They gave no shits here. You just go online, you fill out the information, you give them how
Yeah.
much you make, and then they give you a percentage of what you make. And it's pretty much like 10% of what you make. Like it's crazy. It's astronomical. It was unaffordable. All the
I
plans
mean,
were affordable.
how much were they charging for here I have Washington Health, which is Apple or Washington Apple Insurance or whatever, which is in fact Obamacare, you know,
Well,
which is part is covered on the.
for the Obamacare umbrella now. That's a very bad, broad term to use.
It's part of the Affordable Care Act.
Yeah, but okay. So how much is your monthly premium? Like your monthly bill?
Zero. I pay zero.
You pay zero.
Yeah.
Okay. So, um, yeah, it wouldn't be that for me. I would have to pay. I would have to pay. It would be a
Well, see,
couple $100.
that depends on how much money you make.
I make
You
very
know,
low income,
how
obviously.
much money do you make a shitload of money every year or what?
No, no.
Well, see, neither do I, but that's why I'm able to get such that's why I'm able to pay I pay nothing. Basically, it's like fucking, it's, you know, for the people who are poor like myself who couldn't afford it, it gives us an opportunity to get health insurance, man.
Yeah, but you could get that before Obamacare. You were able to get Medicaid and medical assistance through the state.
No, you weren't, dude. You fucking got stuck with the bill, man. If like someone our age, you couldn't get Medicare, you know, that's where you have to be like
You
65
have
and
to apply
older, you
for
know.
it beforehand through the state.
I mean,
It's
like,
like a
you
state
know,
granted
it's like,
thing.
and how are you paying for something? You're saying like you're paying for insurance that you don't even have.
I currently do not have insurance, and I'm currently not
You
paying.
don't have insurance, yet you're paying for it.
No, I'm not paying for it right now.
Okay, so you're going to be paying the individual mandate then.
No, I'll probably qualify to not get that penalty because of how little money that I actually make.
See, if you go and you file for it, if you go and you get any insurance, you know, and I suggest going and just applying for the Affordable Care Act, whatever state you're in. You say, this is the state I'm in, you know, and it'll take you right to the site. Just Google it. It'll take you right to that site for your state for Affordable Care Act. And when you sign up for that, and you put in how much money or whatever you make, you know, and they'll say how much it's going to be, you know, it's super fucking affordable. Like I know people who make, you know, who make okay money and but they couldn't afford health insurance. And so like in their insurance, like some people I know pay like $15 a month or maybe $50 a month, you know. And I mean, like me, I'm fucking so broke. Fucking that would fucking, you know. I'm like, oh, that sucks, dude, you know. And I have to pay $0 a month, you know. And a lot of people I know who are on it have to pay zero, you know.
It's $180 a month.
$180 a month is fucking is your that's the individual mandate. Like, are you paying a bill or is it coming out of your taxes? Because if it's coming out of your taxes, that's the individual mandate.
No, it's a bill.
So you pay a bill every month.
Yes, and I did get a penalty for 2 months, and it wasn't that crazy expensive, equal to what my monthly bill was. So it was just like paying the bill but not having coverage.
Yeah, but who's the bill? Who's the bill going to? Who are you paying to? What company?
UPMC.
Which is who?
It's a big health company here in Pennsylvania. It's like, I don't know if it's University of Pittsburgh Medical Center or some type of Presbyterian hospital, but they're all part of like a hospital system and healthcare system in Pittsburgh and in Pennsylvania.
So this health insurance company is sending you a bill and you don't have health insurance, and they're like, here's the bill since you don't have it.
No, I'm using last year as a reference. I don't currently get a bill and I don't currently have coverage. I'm talking about like last year when I actually did have coverage, when I did have to pay. Like, I guess you're having trouble understanding because you have no bill coming to your house.
Yeah. No, I don't have a bill coming to my house, you know.
It's just like car insurance. It's the same as car insurance. It comes, bill, pay this, or if you don't pay it, it's just going to stack up and you're going to have to pay it at the end. But you have it, and then when you choose to...
Yeah, so, and that's the thing. And so you were paying for it, you're paying them, and you don't have health insurance. That doesn't make sense. Aren't they the the company? So if I was paying my car insurance, they wouldn't send me a letter saying, here, if I'm giving them money, they're not going to say, here's a letter, oh, you don't have coverage, but give me money.
No, I had coverage. I had coverage when I was paying. Now that I'm currently not paying because I can't afford it, I don't have coverage. So I don't get the Affordable Care Act because it's unaffordable.
That's what do you mean? If you go and you apply right now, if you applied for it, then you would get covered by the Affordable Care Act because you can't afford it. You get it? If you don't have the money to pay, you would definitely get it.
Well, no, they would say that I could afford it with my amount of money that I make. And with the amount of money that I make, and I'm telling them I can't afford it because the payments they want.
Well, when you go in and when you sign up for everything, they tell you what bracket, like how much your insurance would be. And, you know, it's like how much. So you're saying that you're, if they're saying you're making enough money to afford it, then what are you determining are you saying that that's still not enough for you? You know, like what's the
$100 a month? A couple $100 a month?
I don't want to ask you that on air or whatever, you know.
Yeah,
that's
no, it's not, it's not a lot of money. It's not a lot.
It's not enough to, it's not enough to get it for free is what you're saying. You're saying you're making more money than, that will allow you to get your health insurance for free.
I'm making more than $1,000 a month.
Yeah, it's just, so are we though.
Yeah.
So was I.
I think it's different because I live in Pennsylvania and you live out west. But here, I'm telling you, my roommate, he couldn't afford it. My sister, nobody I know could afford it. And everybody paid the penalty because they couldn't afford it. Because the state was, you were either picking, you were going to pay $80 for like next to no coverage, or you're going to pay closer to $200 for medium coverage. And like real coverage is like almost $300.
Under the Affordable Care Act, when you go with the Obamacare, everything is covered.
Yeah, it's
there
covered.
Is no like medium. There is no like medium. Fucking, I'm covered on, dude. I'm fucking under every single thing, dude. I'm fucking covered.
I think you're covered under.
Fucking have, man.
I think you're covered under the state's insurance for almost being like, technically poor. So you're covered. Yeah, is the best. That's not really Obamacare. That's like the state's coverage.
No, that's that is the Affordable Care Act. Dude. Yes, it is.
We had that. Before that ever existed.
I'm fucking telling you what I have, man. It is the Affordable Care Act, man.
We had that here in Pennsylvania before Obamacare existed. We had state subsidized health care when you applied through welfare and the office is there. If you didn't make enough money, you would qualify for the best coverage for no money. It's still
Well, no,
like
see, like I used to have like be on Medicaid too, all right? And they didn't cover fucking dental. They didn't cover a lot of shit, man. It was fucked up, dude, you know?
well, yeah. So now the welfare insurance is a lot better quality for the poor people. But when you make over 20 grand a year, which is not livable, they want to charge you X amount of a percent, which is
So you're saying over 20 grand a year is not livable, you know, but you're saying but then at the same time, didn't you say that we shouldn't raise the minimum wage, you know, like 7.50 an hour is fucking, that's fucking, we should keep it at that?
absolutely not. Raising
Well,
the minimum wage
that's what
is
Trump
very
wants to
bad.
do.
If
Trump
we
wants to
raise
keep
the
it at
minimum
7.50
wage,
an
that
hour.
causes inflation of all costs, and it doesn't change the problems that we have as a society. What we need to do is cut down the cost of living. If we just increase money, we're going to end up with yen. So it's just going to be like, you know, like I like to use the pack of gum theory. Like it used to be 5 cents. You know, your dad and your grandma used to tell you things were like 5 cents. But now if you multiply what it is now and you get, you know, milk used to be like, let's say it's $1 when we were kids, $2 when we were kids. Now it's $7 for 2 gallons of milk.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's inflation. Yeah.
so think of the inflation there. If we pay that farmer, if that farmer is mandated to pay his workers all $3 more, the cost of milk's going to go up. So then like you're going to go buy the milk and it's going to go to be more, but you're not making much more. Like the same increase in your pay is already being gone out the window. And it actually, people have broke it down. I'm not a mathematician, but it ends up costing the people more money for goods once the minimum wage goes up because it doesn't balance out. We really need to get to the real problem.
No, see, you gotta understand
cost
something.
of
When
living.
the minimum wage goes up, people who are making minimum wage, all right, are actually spending more money. You
Yeah,
see,
that's
and
one
people
thing
at
too.
the top,
Of course,
hang
we're
on,
going to
wait,
spend more
people at
money
the
because we're
top,
so poor. We're barely spending money now. We have to buy stuff. So
when you're making,
spend more
but what
money.
they're saying as a whole, when people make more money, they
Yeah.
tend to go out and spend it more. Whereas people who make like the top 1% or whatever, they actually tend to hold on to their money. So it doesn't get put back into the economy. It gets saved away. Whereas people like us or whatever tend to put our money right back into the economy. So when you raise the minimum wage, it actually helps the economy grow because it actually puts more money back into it.
Technically, in like a utopian, perfect world, that could work. But
Well, that is how it works, you know.
if we lower the cost of living, the wages in which we get would be livable. If you think about what our grandparents made, you know, if you made 30 grand a year, you had a house, you had a car, you went on vacations. It's all because of inflation. There was something my grandpa told me. I wish I could remember what the guy told me so I could just like tell everybody. It's some important tax that was removed by like Nixon or before, and it changed all the way prices worked. It was when my dad was a kid. There used to be a tariff where companies weren't allowed to charge. Oh, damn it. They weren't allowed to overprice their product. And that's why milk went out of crazy control and bread and fucking gum
Yeah,
and
it's like
cigarettes.
you know, that's fucking deregulation for you and stuff. You know, like when they're, you know, and everyone talks shit about, you know, what about, you know, the Consumer Protective, you know, Act, the Consumer Protective Act, you know, that where it's like the fucking, they're trying to get rid of that, that to protect consumers, you know. So when you go and buy something, they can lie to you, they can fucking make it they can sell you a shitty product and stuff like that. And then people want to get rid of that, you know. That's the, you know, Elizabeth Warren started that act, you know, and then you got Republicans wanting to destroy that. Don't you think that consumers should be protected?
Of course we should, but at the same time, it's like, you know, protected from what? Inflation of cost of
No.
product?
Protected by a company lying to you and selling
Oh,
you
of
a fucking
course.
shitty product by.
I mean, are we really being protected right now? Think about the food that we eat. Think about the food that's pumped out into the system and how bad and low quality it is.
No, it could be a lot worse, Sean. I mean, they could straight up be
Could it be?
lying to you, fucking putting all kinds of fucking, they could be selling you fucking dog meat and fucking,
I mean,
you know, you know
do
what I'm
you know
saying?
they aren't now?
Yeah, we're not now, you know, fucking, it might be close, but it ain't a dog yet, you know? It might be close to a dog, but there's no dog yet. But let's take a look on there. Let's take a look on YouTube and see. You got YouTube up?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at our comments and see what we got going on over here. Because I was sorry, no, I was we got distracted, and I want to make sure that we get everyone's voices heard on here. I want to say what's up to everybody real quick. So
Missing brother from down under is on. A bro, and I see you talking.
All right, so who we got on here? We got Lee. Let me see. We got Lee. We got Lightning Crashing, Lightning Chasing Badass. What up, Gyro 420? What's going on, buddy? We got Jax on here. What up, dude? UFO bro, doing good. Howdy, Truth Lovers from Lee. What up, Lee? Mike Barado. What happened to the time travel chat? Oh yeah, that was yesterday, buddy. UFO bro, America's medical system sucks, dude. Thank you, UFO bro. Yes, it does suck. Politics on board once more. Yeah, Paranormal Underworld last week. Proof shared the link after the debate. Let's see here. Rat Face Scum. Hey guys, what's the topic right now? Yeah, okay, so what up, Renee Cruz? Harry Toe, what up, buddy? What up, Fonko? Doing good?
Because I think you should just ask me something now. I asked you what your problem with Trump is.
I agree. All right, so I just wanted to come in and say hi to everybody. Let's see who's on. Don John, what up, buddy? Doing good. And Fast Rod 483. How's everyone doing? I just want to make sure. Sorry about that. I just like to make sure that I get, Cupid, what up, buddy? I always like to make sure that I get to say hi to everybody who comes on and fucking say what's up to you guys. All right. Okay. So now, Sean, let me ask you something. All right. Knowing how much the Republican Party hurts the American people, knowing that Trump isn't technically a Republican, who do you support more? Do you support the Republican Party or do you support Trump?
Trump.
You don't support the Republican Party.
No, there's like two people that I like in the Republican Party that I can think of. Most of them I really don't like unless they're, people that are independents or Democrats turned Republican to be part of the grassroots movement.
Let me ask you another question, Sean. I want to ask you another question, actually. Okay. I'm going to go down the list of things, and I just want you to tell me yes or no on them, whether you like them or not or whatever, okay?
Okay.
Are you pro-choice or pro-life?
That's a complicated question, but I'm pro-choice.
You're pro-choice, okay. Are you a Christian? Do you go to church?
I do not go to church anymore because I have complicated thoughts on the Catholic Church and the system.
Do you follow Jesus Christ and
I believe
your Lord and Savior or no?
Yeah, I used to be an atheist, but I was raised Irish Catholic and I was atheist, and then I don't know, had some different experiences in my life, and when you have those experiences, you can't really deny it anymore. So
you can say no, you're not really a Christian per se.
Yeah, I am. I believe Jesus Christ existed, and I believe in the things that he taught.
Okay, so you follow the church then?
No.
Well,
they're liars.
Well, I believe that Jesus Christ existed. I believe that I believe in the stuff that he says is good, but I'm not a Christian. I don't follow Christianity. I have my own belief system.
Yeah, me too. Exactly. But
okay, so you're not really a Christian then. Yeah.
No, but if you follow Christ and believe Christ is God, you're a Christian. It doesn't matter what
Christ is God, says. I believe Christ existed, and I believe like what he says is a good thing. But I have a different sense of religion than I'm not saying that he's not. He could be. I'm just saying that I don't follow that. I'm not a devout follower of Christianity. I believe that there's other religions that I have probably just.
I don't dismiss other religions at all either, because I think they're all kind of real.
I think terrible. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think I can't say one's better than the other. I think they're all kind of important for everybody.
They all have their faults. They're all important, exactly. Go ahead. Next.
Okay, so what do you think about pornography?
Porn is good.
Yeah, do you like seeing titties or no?
Yeah, who doesn't? Even chicks like seeing tits.
Well, I'm just asking. Okay. Okay, so you don't mind porno and stuff. All right. Um what's your thoughts on drugs?
I think all drugs should be legal.
Okay. All right. It's an easy answer. um uh well, what are your thoughts on people? Do you think like do you think that people should that they should, you know, if someone is sick and dying, you know, that we as a society should help out the weaker? Or do you think that we should just let them just fucking basically without us they would probably just die on their own, you know? Do you think
I
we
think
should
if
let them go?
any level of life or any number of people should always help as long as they're able to help, no matter what. So as a society, we are epically failing the entire globe because we allow people like North Korea to exist, and we allow even like, man, it runs so deep. And yeah, I know, Jax, I'm a little insane, but who isn't?
Are you racist?
No, who's racist? I mean, that's also now a complicated like topic. Like people don't even know the definition of racism or any definitions anymore. Do they even teach that in school anymore? I'm a little bit I mean, not racist. I don't know what the right word would be. Is it like prejudice against stupid people?
Yeah, yeah. Well, fuck. If we're fucking, if prejudice against stupid people is racist, then I'm a fucking Nazi, dude. Okay, 'cause I fucking hate stupid people. No, that doesn't count, dude. You're not racist then, all
No, I
right?
have no problems with any race or religion, really.
Okay, you don't care if some. Do you care if someone's gay?
No.
It doesn't bother you if someone's gay, even a gay man.
No.
No, okay.
Zero.
You know you're a liberal, right?
Yeah, I'm a true liberal. I tell you this all the time. I'm a real liberal.
So fucking, I mean, like, no, like you really are a liberal. You like not like you fucking Alex Jones liberal, but I mean like a liberal, not a libertarian. You're like a liberal.
No, like, see, that's what. No, I'm a liberal, and I'm a classic liberal. I believe in the right of freedom of choice, and as long as you're not fucking with other people,
Yeah.
you ain't getting fucked with. That's a classical liberal, the way the forefathers want it to be. That's like real Americana, like the way we all should be, the way
Correct,
most of us
man.
are.
You know, it seems to me that I don't know what it is, if it's maybe your susceptibility to propaganda is
Negative.
probably more than others, but it's like you have all these liberal viewpoints and thoughts and everything, and yet you seem to argue for the right.
Negative.
Without,
I don't like the right, and I don't
but
like.
that's what it seems like, Sean. That's really what it seems like. You
Yeah,
know, I gotta be honest with you. I'm here when we talk, man. That's what it seems like, dude.
No, I'm a true American, and that's why I like Donald Trump, because he's the only one that's going to be able to bring it back to what it should be. The people on the left are fucking insane and terrible people.
Okay, tell me why you think the left is so terrible.
Well, all right, I'm just going to say a couple names. Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer,
Why?
Maxine Waters,
Why?
Hillary Clinton, John Podesta.
Why?
Why?
These are all people you're naming, but what are they doing that's so bad?
What's her name? Debbie Wasserman Schultz.
Oh, I fucking hate that bitch, dude. Ugh.
They're all affiliated and they're all butt buddies, and they totally screwed Bernie Sanders and made Bernie Sanders out to be
No, that's true.
a weakling and a liar, and it's not cool.
Don't
Because
start
he was just
firing my buttons right now, John, okay? You know you're fucking trying to fucking trigger my ass. I know what you're fucking doing. Don't fucking trigger me right now, all right? Try to stay focused. You know you're going to trigger me on that fuckers, dude. You know it. I'll try to
Bernie was a great little grandpa, and I wanted to believe him, and he seemed like he had the strength to fight them. and he totally
he was fucked from the beginning. They fucked him from the very beginning. They had look at the Republican side. When the Republican side came out, they had 16 candidates. The Democrats,
maybe his job was to prove that the system was purely rigged. Maybe that was his purpose in all of this. Even though, we wanted him to be president and or
he was fucked from the beginning. Trump. They fucking had it out for him. They were gonna fuck him no matter what, dude. But that's besides the point. I want to know exactly why do you hate Nancy Pelosi?
Dude, have you seen what she says lately? Half of what she says is like part of her medication coming out of her mouth, whatever she's on.
What does she do? I'm talking about the laws that she's enacting, the stuff that she's voting for that affects the American people. What is it?
Let's talk about like a big one. Immigration. Fighting for illegal immigration to be okay is not good.
No one's fighting for illegal immigration to be okay. They're trying to make immigration legal, like to help people come over here instead of keeping them away.
It's already legal. Immigration is legal as fuck, and you can come here whenever you want. You just have to be like, hey, I want to come here.
It's so hard to get into America. You have no idea, dude. It's so hard to come here and legally get into the country. It is very, very difficult.
I don't think it is.
No,
I don't know from personal experience, and I don't think you do either. I just think
I actually do know from personal experience. As in, I have friends who've come over here from other countries, and our friend Benny right now is from India. Okay, and it took him 3 years to come over here and have just to have a green card, just to come over here with a green card, and he could still be deported. And it's like, and he's done everything. He's works his ass off. The guy works fucking 24 hours a day, everything he can, just to try to fucking stay here. And because he wants to be an American, and like fucking, and he works hard for this country, and he does a good job and shit. And it's like, and it makes it so hard for he's not even a legal citizen, and he's trying to become one. But it takes years and years for them to become a legal citizen.
It should be faster, but it shouldn't be instantaneous. And I really
of course it should be instantaneous. You got to vet people, And I mean, like the stuff that they have to go through, is fucking insane. It takes years for them to become a citizen. So it's a real fucking fucked up system. And and it's not like Nancy Pelosi is out there saying, "Oh yeah, let's just let every fucking person come into America with not even questioning it." She's not doing that.
Let everybody stay. Write it all off. We're fucked anyways. Let them stay because they're all going to vote for us anyways. And I don't agree with that. And then they always bring up the thing like, oh, who's going to pick the strawberries? Who's going to pick the fucking apples? Who's going to do all the fucking yard work? That's fucking racist. And really, kids in the neighborhood should be doing it.
That's fucked up. That's what they have been ascribed to.
They say that on the news. They say that. Who's going to pick?
Which is fucked up. Why is it that's what they are ascribed? That's why when they come over here, how come that's what they're stuck doing?
Because they're the people that can get away with probably hiring them because it's off the books and under the table and on giant land property where no one's going to see it.
Exactly. Which is why Bush, when he started the whole build a wall thing. Because we all know it was started by Bush, all right? When Bush started the whole build a wall thing,
it was way before Bush.
It was also stomped by Bush when he had all the farmers come and tell him, hey, what the fuck are you doing? You're fucking our shit up. We need these illegal immigrants because we can pay them less and have labor done, which is actually a really fucked up thing to say, which is a fucked up thing to do because it's like fucking slavery,
They want these kids are soft because they haven't worked. They don't know what hard work is. You're supposed to get those jobs when you're in high school. Like, here's your weekend money. You came and picked all these fucking apples. Here's your fucking $200. Good job, kid. Oh, I made $200 picking apples. I'm gonna go back there next week, Dad. Great.
Okay, but I mean, like, when you see someone, you're gonna have balls to go and sneak into a country where you could be killed, you could be arrested, you could be like a forced drug mule and have a fucking pound of cocaine shoved up your ass and forced to cross the border. I mean, you can have you could be killed out in the fucking desert. I mean, all kinds of bad things can happen to you. And when you do, and you fight through all that to come to this country, and it's not like they come here and get on welfare. They can't. They're illegal immigrants.
But they can. They
can't. You see, they don't have that ability.
They do.
You can't just go and apply. No, you can't just go and apply for fucking welfare when you're an illegal immigrant.
It
It doesn't work like that.
It happens. It does happen.
It doesn't work like that. They don't have the ability to do it. They don't have a fucking social security number. They can't. How are they supposed to go and apply for it without a social security number?
I don't know how it works, but it works. People do it.
Well, I'm telling you, that's how it works. All right. Maybe your rich ass has never had to go and apply for fucking welfare or anything, but I certainly have. All right. And it doesn't work like that. You have to have all your documentation that you are a citizen.
I understand. You know? I understand. But those border states are not very paperwork oriented. But I just don't think that illegal immigration is okay. I don't think that people that are here illegally should be able to stay.
Yeah, I don't think illegal immigration is okay. I think legal immigration is the way it needs to be done. I don't think it should be illegal. There's a point why it's called illegal, you know, because you shouldn't just be able to come here. Because I don't want some fucking terrorist just fucking showing up here, you know. But I think that if you want to come to this country, that you should be able to, and that they shouldn't make it so fucking difficult for you to get into the country.
I just think it needs to be expedited. It should still be difficult, but it needs to be expedited. It should
you know,
be like
exactly. You know, the process should take a lot less time than what it does. You know, I think it takes way too long for people, but I think that immigration is good for the country, you know. And I think if you're okay, like this, Sean, now this is a true factor, right? You can go and join up with the military being an illegal immigrant. You know that?
Yep.
Okay, so you go and join for the military. And I saw a gentleman who went and fought for Iraq for 9 years. He went and fought for our country. And he came back here and they tried to deport him. Now, is that right? Now, you go and you fight for our country and you put your life on the line. That makes you a fucking American, you know?
Are you talking about the Iraqi guy or are you talking about someone else?
I'm talking about, he was a Mexican man.
Okay.
From Mexico, who came here. He was an illegal immigrant, and he signed up with the military, and he fought for our country for 9 years, and they're trying to deport him. And it's like he should automatically become a citizen. When you go and you put your life on the line for your country, for our country, he should be a citizen, right?
100%.
You know, but he's not. Don't you think that's kind of fucked up of our system to say, oh, you can come and fight for us and die for us, but you can't become one of us. You know,
I 100% agree with you, and we both think with our feelings, and we think that everybody is good. And it's sad fact that not everybody is good, because there are people that have infiltrated the military and done bad things.
That's true, you know, but there are also just bad Americans. You know,
exactly.
There are people bad everywhere, so you can't use that when there's just as many bad Americans as there are going to be bad Mexicans, you know, or bad
we can't give people
South Americans, or
I mean, like, it's not our problem really, and there's a bigger problem, and that's Mexico and their drug cartels hurting their own country, and they claim to be all patriotic, but they force all their people into America because they're so scared to live there.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, they don't force the people into America. Well, they do actually force the people. The people are forced. They're trying to save their family. You know, they don't want to become part of the drug cartel. They don't want to be part of that scene. They just want to work and have a life, and they can't do that in Mexico. So what do they're forced to fucking come here, you know, or to go anywhere. And it's like when you do that, you're putting a life on the line doing that, you know. So it's like I think that they deserve their chance to fucking to certainly come here. And, you know, and I think the whole illegal immigrant, I think that's really all just like it was last time, a distraction from the fucking Iraq war. And it's just got carried on by Trump. Trump just started it back up, you know?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I mean, you know, like think about this, you know, who deported more illegal immigrants than any other president?
Obama.
Yeah, and you know, deported.
Okay, so why was no one complaining
almost 1 million more people than George Bush did?
Why was no one saying anything when Obama was doing it? Where are all these bleeding hearts then when Obama was around? Nobody.
Well,
they're all
that's the
coming
thing.
out of the woodwork.
You actually have to be, unless you're actually paying attention on the left. All of us were bitching about it, and that's one of our issues with Obama, is that he was deporting people left and right who fucking, you know, people who'd worked here for a long time and they didn't need to be deported. And I think it's ridiculous, you know. And like these so-called the dreamers, who the kids who are born here in America, and they're trying to deport them. I mean, fuck, dude, come on. This is you. If you're born here, it makes you an American. You know, I think that's fucked up that they're trying to send them back to a country they've never even been to. You know,
They're not going to deport any anchor babies.
Don't you think that's fucked up that they're trying to though?
That's the fucked up thing is there's so many fucked up people in the government that are just demented and they should not be in there. And I hope people.
But we both agree on that, man.
I can't stand more than half of both sides. I really just hope they would just not exist. Tom keeps saying something about Planet X. Some odd shit, new developments related to Planet X.
Let me see. Hang on. Where are we at? Who keeps saying it?
Tom.
Where's Tom? Tom saying, I already said there's some odd shit, new developments related to Planet X. What's that? What about all the American kids who dream of moving to Mexico? What's these new developments with Planet X? What are you talking about? Yeah, you don't want to talk about them, do you? Tom, please tell me you don't believe in Planet X. You know he believes in it, dude.
Planet X has to exist. Who knows where it's at?
Nah, fucking Nibiru's flat, dude. Don't you know that?
Frisbees in space.
That's why they can't fucking find it, dude. It's because it's flat. They just keep looking right over it, dude. You see how that works? You know, and what about the kids who want to go to Mexico?
He's being sarcastic.
I'll talk about that. Who wants to go to Mexico?
I'll go to Mexico.
I don't even want to fucking visit Mexico. It's scary as fuck, dude. What are you talking about?
Come on, we'll go roundhouse people, man. It'll be fun.
You're fucking, it's fucking, dude, you'll get fucking smoked by the fucking cartels down there so quick, dude. You know, they fucking murdered an entire school. You know that?
Yeah, they're fucking
cartel.
So why don't we
remember that when that happened, Sean?
Mexico? Why don't we take Mexico over? Why don't we
take Mexico over?
Yeah, why don't we get rid of their terrorists?
That's
that's why.
Another war, huh? You want another war?
No, I'm just being dumb. I was just messing around.
No, you're a warmonger. Just admit it. You walked right into that, you fucker.
I forget what I wanted to ask you. You obviously like guns.
Fuck, I love guns. What are you talking about, man?
You obviously love free speech.
Fuck yeah. Absolutely, who doesn't? I mean, it fucking, and even though, like I say, like with what's his fuck? Who's that one asshole I can't stand?
I don't know. I can't stand a lot of assholes.
Oh God, he's a right winger. He's not part of the alt. Well, I don't think he's really the alt right. Ben Shapiro.
I like Ben Shapiro.
Okay, now people are giving him a hard time, and because he wants to go around and spread his propaganda message and shit. And it's like this, you know what I say? I say, fucking, hey, man, if he wants to go and speak, let him fucking speak. You ain't got to fucking listen to his dumb ass, dude. He's a fucking idiot. And it's like, you're stupid if you want to sit there and go and bitch and protest at his fucking thing. It's like, fucking let the man speak. Just don't listen to him,
I agree. How do you think he's dumb, though? What's wrong with Ben Shapiro?
He's very selfish. He doesn't care about other people. And I have fucking,
That's not true.
think I think it's a good person when I see, I grew up seeing I believed in the hero, and I always wanted to see I always wanted to be a hero, when I was a kid, man, I always wanted to be the good guy, man, who saves somebody. And I think it's that's right, man, like I always wanted to be the fucking hero, man. And so the hero fucking helps people, and he puts himself at risk, and he'll give the shirt off his back to make sure someone else is warm, and that's the fucking hero,
you don't like Ben Shapiro because of that?
Yeah, he ain't like that, man. He ain't a good guy. Like he ain't he don't care about no one else,
Nah, he's a fighter for free speech. Man. You think he's selfish? I don't think he's selfish. I think it's quite selfless what he does.
No, he's fucking super selfish, man. Like he don't think that fucking people deserve anything. If someone starts out doesn't have any fucking money and shit like that, and he's like, well, if you can't afford to go to college, you can't afford to go to college. Motherfucker, I couldn't afford to go to college, but I would have loved to go to college,
Yeah, me too.
But I didn't have money. I couldn't afford to go to college,
I don't hate him because of that. That's just some people.
That's your problem, dude,
Yeah, he's like a rich snobby kid. It seems like. But I
Yeah,
don't think
you know,
he's
and
wrong.
that's what I
I
don't
don't know
like.
what his point
They'll
in
fucking
talking
those
about.
rich fucking snobs, man. I can't fucking stand them, dude. You know.
Yeah, his personal perspectives on some instances bother me too. But when he spits out facts, that's all I care about. Same with Milo. I don't care what he says or how he does or what he does. But when he spits the facts, that's all that
You
matters.
know what, dude? Milo, I'll tell you straight up, dude. He was a troll like you would not believe. There is no way he okay, so I've known many gay people in my life, dude. I've had a lot of gay friends, okay? And it's funny because they have this there are fucking like he's one of these guys who just loved the attention and he would have said anything. There, all the shit that he spewed, he didn't believe a single fucking thing that he ever said, man. He never believed in any of it. He just said it because it got people riled up. It got him a job as a writer for Breitbart, and then he just fucking went from there. And he just basically trolled America because he don't believe in any of the shit that he was saying. He was just saying that shit because it brought him attention. And fucking, I just know a ton of gay people who are actually just like that and who would say shit and do shit just because they love the attention. Oh, look at me, you know, like fucking. He was just one of these fucking guys, man. He was like one of those floating around fairies, you know. And you know, and I know that's kind of fucked up for a so-called progressive like myself to say, but that's what he was, you know. He's like one of these floating around fucking woohoo fairies, you know. And it's like, dude, he was fucking trolling everybody. He didn't believe in any of that shit he said, man. You know, he was all fucking like this. He would spit all this pro-Christian rhetoric, but he wasn't a fucking Christian, you know, like fucking, he was just a big fucking troll, dude. Now I think he fucking played everybody, dude. You know, I don't think he don't believe in any of that shit, dude. He's fucking, you know, he was just saying it because he liked to start up, but he liked to get attention and fucking, he was a drama queen, is what he was. He's a fucking drama queen, dude.
Of course. How do you feel about? Do you think the government has actual alien technology at all, ever?
Yeah, I do in a sense. Like, I think that they have possibly. Okay, like Bob Lazar. I believe Bob Lazar, you know, but he says he was reverse engineering a craft to see how it worked. So possibly that craft existed. You know, who's to say where it fucking came from, or if they were just, you know, if they built it themselves and he just didn't understand the technology and he thought that he was reverse engineering it. I don't know, but I believe that there's probably some pieces of evidence somewhere locked away where they have some kind of maybe it's just some mineral, maybe it's a piece of metal from a craft, whatever. It might not even be anything exotic, you know.
You got to read the comments.
What to say?
Just go read. Go read.
Let's see what's he saying. Kyle doesn't seem to be paying attention right now. Thank you to everyone. Oh, UFO bro. Fuck yeah, dude, you're the man. I wasn't even fucking looking at the fucking comment section. Sorry, you guys. Oh, UFO bro, you're the fucking shit, buddy. Fuck yeah, dude. That's fucking awesome, man. Thank you so much, UFO bro. What's he saying? Kyle, you should do a stand-up UFO debunking. Kyle should do a stand-up UFO debunking. What do you mean? Do all like stand-up comedy and just do UFO debunking?
Like, that's fucking garbage. Fucking roundhouse.
Right? They are on a date. Just have sex already. I already tell you, motherfucker. All right. Good night, brother. Yeah, motherfucker. That was me, Kyle. Oh. Ha. Oh, that's fucking funny, dude. Let me go back up here. Oh, what's up, Sebastian? How you doing, buddy?
So you don't believe in Bigfoot?
What'd you say, Sean?
You don't believe in Bigfoot. You don't believe in ghosts. You only believe in UFOs because you saw one. You believe in aliens because of mathematics?
Wait. I believe in what?
Aliens because of mathematics?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
No, you're right, because it's the math that fucking leads me to believe that aliens exist. I've never seen one. I don't know if UFOs are aliens or not, but you know, or if they have aliens in them, I have no fucking idea. But I believe aliens exist. Fucking mathematics, fucking say 100%. They exist. It's a fucking
Yeah.
fucking 100% fact using mathematics. And using mathematics, there are many other things that we can say are facts. We can say that 1 +
Dude.
1 is 2. And that is a fucking fact, man. You know? Oh,
People
fuck
hooking you
yeah,
up
dude.
tonight.
Yes, the fucking super chat, dude. Fucking thank you, man. Fuck yeah, dude. Who that
Harry
come
Tug
from?
gave you $10 too.
Oh, Harry Toe, you're the shit, buddy. Fuck yeah, face like a bomb, you sexy motherfucker. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you, man. Oh, that's a fucking those 10 euros, dude. That's even more than fucking
That's
dollars.
like $13.
Dude, that's like fucking $40, dude. Fuck yeah, you guys are the shit, man. I fucking love you guys, dude. Hell yeah,
Oh,
dude.
man.
I'll fucking show you my girl's titties when she gets home, all right? Everyone's I don't know how else to get you guys back, man.
Oh shit.
Fuck yeah, dude. You guys fucking rock. Thank you guys, man. That's fucking super awesome of you guys. Fuck yeah, dude. Fucking keep it coming. Fuck shit. Oh, dude, I love the super chat, man. Oh yeah, and speaking of, you know, it actually helps out a lot considering that my fucking you know, Sean, I was telling you, my videos got demonetized, dude. You know, I was fucking, dude, can you fucking believe that, dude? You know, I got like 40 videos demonetized, and a lot of them are my live chats and shit like that. I'm like, dude, are we doing anything bad enough to where they're like, they shouldn't monetize it? No.
It's because those. Have you heard of Project Veritas? I know you have.
Oh God, don't get me started on those idiots.
I know you
dude.
hate it, but they got some footage of people at YouTube and stuff like that telling people how they're censoring videos because they don't like it.
Dude, you gotta understand, man. All they do is fucking edit shit. Now I could take this whole conversation that we had, and I can make it look like you are the biggest fucking liberal tree hugger ever. Okay, all because of editing, and that's all they do, man. You know. Remember that shit with the fucking they're trying to get the fucking Planned Parenthood shut down, and they faked the fucking videos about they edited the videos about the abortion. That caused a guy to go into a fucking abortion clinic and murder a doctor. And when they arrested him, he was screaming, "No more baby parts." And it's fucked up because they proved that they admitted that it was fucking bad editing, that they're like, this was a highly edited video, and that none of the stuff that they were portraying in that video was actually true. You know, the place wasn't selling any baby parts or anything like that. They were making you think that it was by editing this video in a certain manner. And that's exactly what they did, man. And so they were found guilty for doing that shit, dude, you know? And it caused the fucking guy to get murdered. A fucking doctor, you know, his family is fucking, he doesn't have him anymore because of these fucking guys putting out a video convincing people that they're going around fucking killing babies at Planned Parenthood and stuff like that, like selling their body parts. And it's like, look what happened. It's some fucking dude, you know, and it's like, that just blows my mind. And it blows my mind that he's like, you know, oh yeah, I'm pro-life. I'm pro-life. I can't believe that you would sell baby parts. So I'm going to go murder a doctor because I'm pro-life. So I'm gonna go murder you because I'm for life. I'm pro-life, man. So I'm gonna murder you. That's fucked up, man. His kids won't have a father now, dude. They grow up without a father because these guys made a fucking video that wasn't real. That was fucking lying to people, making them think something that wasn't fucking true, man. That's a fucking terrible, terrible thing to do, man. You know, and what's bad is that the people who fall for it are dangerous people that go into fucking places and shoot places up because they believe this stuff, and it's not true, man. And I mean, like, it sucks that they can't be held accountable for that because that's fucking ridiculous.
I don't know if it's true or not. I know you're bent on it not being true, but I still am thinking it's probably true.
Well, dude, it's you know, the fucking judges, the investigators, and these were investigators hired by the Republican Party who came out and said it is not true.
I don't know.
You know, it's fucking it's not true. In fact, all that shit got dropped, and the people who started it, the Veritas Project or whatever, they got fucking charged for impersonating fucking federal agents or impersonating fucking they're actually trying to buy baby parts, which is illegal. Yeah. You know. And it's like, dude, it's so funny because they go around trying to make you think, like, they're like, oh yeah, like voter fraud. They're like, oh yeah, so they go around saying like, look, we proved that that you could go into a fucking voting place and pretend to be somebody else so you could vote multiple times, all right? But it's like, dude, all they did was prove that they were breaking the law because they were criminals because they're the ones going around fucking doing it. It's like, dude, if you film yourself going around breaking into zoos and beating up a chimpanzee and saying, look, you guys, I can break into a zoo and beat up a chimpanzee. Okay, so, we should shut down all zoos because I can do that. It's like, yeah, if you want to go and break the law, yeah, I guess you're able to, but that doesn't mean you should fucking change the fucking laws just because you want to go and break it. That's all he did was break the law. It's fucked up, man.
Not to change the subject, but
Go for it, buddy.
New developing stuff on the Las Vegas incident.
Yeah.
They're clearly lying.
I don't really want to discuss the Las Vegas incident. I think that it's I don't want to be a channel that's spreading that rhetoric, but because this is the Thursday night throwdown, I suppose that you and I can discuss it. Although I don't really want to because I want to make sure I try to keep any of that fucking that crazy propaganda. And I'm not even going to say right-wing propaganda. I'm just going to say that conspiracy theory fucking propaganda spreading bullshit is going to go too far. They're already getting to the point where they're saying the guy's still alive. I mean, Sean.
No, I'm not talking anything like that. I'm talking
Well,
about
that's where it's getting. That's where it's going. And I don't want to be a part of that. Man?
I'm only talking about the news story changing. The official story is now.
Oh
evolving.
yeah, the timeline. Huh? Did you know about that? That guy, that fucking security guard, fucking called into him and said that, hey, there's a shooter up here on the fucking 32nd floor, and that was something like 6 minutes before the fucking actual reported time. So yeah, the timeline is changing, I'm not going to say that that fucking proves there's multiple shooters, but Sean, did you notice where he was shooting from? The windows?
I saw too many things. I don't.
You saw fucking one window is broken out, and that's almost like fucking, and that's where the building curves, and and it's angled this way, and then the other one's way down here, shut out this way. So he was in a big fucking suite, running back and forth, fucking shooting out those windows.
Floor. He might as well have had the whole floor. He had like half the building.
Yeah, he did, dude. It was a big fucking suite, dude. Well, the Mandalay Bay, they were paying for him. They gave him the room for free,
There's just so much, and I was just bringing up the fact that the official story to the MSM is now changing, and it's
well, it's not the official story by MSM. It's official story by the police department.
Yeah, who's reporting it to the MSM? But what I'm saying is, it's getting closer to what Alex Jones is saying. I know.
Who are you going to report it to? Alex Jones?
No, Alex Jones already reported what happened. It just comes a little bit more true every day. Closer and closer to what Alex said 2 weeks ago.
What did he report? That the timeline was different?
That there was one that it was political, and he's a Muslim convert and Antifa, and that
there's no evidence for any of that though.
But there is. It's not released. It will be. That's where story. It's going to come out.
So he's got secret information as usual, dude. Yeah, here we go.
No, listen, the FBI people that went in first, he knows someone in that group or that gets.
No, he doesn't.
He reported anything. I'm telling you,
you don't want to reports fucking everything.
But you don't watch it. You don't know. You don't listen.
He makes the most ridiculous claims that he's always got someone on the inside. He said he had someone on the inside, and fucking Obama smelled like sulfur. All right, because he's a demon. Fucking come on, Sean. Fuck me, dude. Remember we were discussing this. Remember the gay frogs. Remember that shit?
That's real as fuck.
Dude, did you actually read the Wikipedia page?
No, I don't read.
I went and read it.
People can edit that. What's it say?
Guess what it says, Sean?
What does it say?
It says that it has never been created. All you have to do is go and read that Wikipedia page, and you'll find out that no gay bomb has ever been created. It was theorized by a military scientist back in the 70s. It was never created, and it doesn't exist. And it says that in the exact Wikipedia page that he looked up himself. I fucking took the URL and I went and I punched it in and went to the exact webpage that he was showing on his channel that he where he said it was a gay bomb. All he had to do was read the actual page, and it says clear as day that it does not exist. It never existed, and it was a theorized weapon by a military scientist.
That's not what the gay frogs thing is. It's just that chemicals were being dumped in the water, and there was so much chemicals in the water that it was making the frogs and the fish turn hermaphrodite and actually change sex.
No. It was about having a gay bomb. It was about that episode that he was talking about was creating a gay bomb, and he says, and I don't want stuff that turns the freaking frogs gay or whatever. But that episode was about making a gay bomb.
You're mixing yourself up, buddy.
No, that's what it was.
No, there actually was somebody developing a gay bomb, but that's a whole separate subject that has nothing to do with the gay frogs. The gay frogs, there's actually a video made by one of the colleges. I'll try to find it and send it to you in the private chat.
But in that episode with Alex Jones, though, he's discussing
the gay frogs in multiple episodes, but the one I'm specifically referring to, it was chemicals being dumped in the water, turning the frogs and the fish gay, which possibly could affect humans, but we don't know because there's 200% more than the legal limit allowed per, however much they measure.
Yeah, but I mean, like that thing where Alex Jones is going, the freaking frogs, they're gay, when he's screaming like that episode.
No, see, he said it before that, and that.
Okay, but I'm talking about that episode.
About something else, and then he got pissed, and that's when he did the crazy thing.
When I'm talking about that episode when he's going, the freaking frogs are gay. On that episode,
he says,
if you go and you look up the page, it specifically says that the gay bomb doesn't exist.
No,
and it never fucking existed. That
you're being misled
by military scientists.
You're going down the wrong path. You're thinking about gay bombs when it's just chemicals being dumped in the water, and the water is tainted.
You know what? I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I'm pretty sure that episode was not about that.
No, that's what it's actually about. What you're thinking of is a whole other thing, and he was getting into
Well, the whole thing I'm thinking of is that's what I was bringing up, not something else.
No, just gay frogs in general is a real thing.
Okay, Sean, I'm not having a discussion about gay frogs with you on this fucking channel, all right? We're done.
Well, they're not really gay frogs.
It's not gay frogs. I can't fucking have that craziness on this fucking channel, dude. We gotta be able to hold ourselves back and have a brain on this channel. We gotta do it, man. No fucking like God in heaven. Oh shit, man. Let's see. Who watches episodes of Alex Jones for fuck's sakes? I don't know. Fucking Sean, I guess, man.
Me and UFO Proof watch it and we argue about
I guess we're the two people who watch it, dude. Bottled water is turning us all gay. Buy bone broth now. What the fuck is bone broth? Sean, what's a bone broth?
Bone broth is when you turn, think of chicken noodle soup with nothing in it. That's the bone broth.
I love that bone broth, dude. That's good.
Bone broth will heal your bones and your teeth and everything. It's real good for you, and that's why the Vikings are real strong. And
I love bone broth, dude. I love the flavor. I
don't know what it is, but it's so good.
I'll drink that and fucking pickle juice all day long, dude. I don't give two fucks, man. I'll eat a fucking penguin right now, dude.
Yeah, penguin? What?
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh man, flightless birds. Okay, turkey is fucking delicious. Chicken is delicious. Fucking what's the next step? Penguin, flightless bird. It's fucking I bet you a fucking penguin tastes like some kind of rare like cuisine fucking steak duck, dude. Like it's like fucking the most juiciest fucking white meat you ever had in your life, dude.
Penguin's probably bomb, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Ostrich.
It's super, super rare, dude.
Bro, what's an ostrich taste like down there, eh?
Yeah, right? What's a fucking, you know what? I did have fucking, I had some emu before. I had emu, and it was fucking really good, too.
We had bison. That's the only bison, crocodile.
Oh, man, when I was a kid, I always wanted to eat a bison. Like how the fucking, like the Indians would go and they would hunt bison and shit. I always thought, man, I'd fucking, dude, fucking, that's right, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. I would like roast a pig and straight like bite a hunk right out of its fucking butt. You just
It's alive.
right
You just
in the
like
back
cut it
fat.
down like a fucking gazelle.
Fuck
Come here,
yeah,
gazelle.
dude. Straight the fuck up, dude. I always wanted to like skin a bison and wear it and then fucking walk around like a big fucking bison leg. You know, like fucking, you know, like a goddamn brontosaurus burger and shit, dude. I don't know why fucking when I was a kid, man, that shit looked fucking delicious to me, dude.
Just a live buffalo and UFO proof's like,
What up, reality check?
hey, where's Scott been? Jeez.
I know, dude. Where is Scott, dude? I don't know, man.
He's missing. He's
Yeah,
probably
missing,
working.
man. I know. I always get Scott and reality check mixed up, you know,
Yeah.
because Scott's name on here is Reality Shift.
Yeah, it just reminded me, that's all.
You know, I know. I always mix him and fucking reality check up, dude. You know, he should just put his as just straight up Scott. There, Renee and her emojis. I know, dude. Fucking, she's fucking crazy as fuck, dude.
Do you think that we have advanced technology that is not disclosed? Or do you just think that?
Oh yeah, definitely, dude. Definitely. What do you think? I do. I definitely think we do. What about you?
I think you saw United States technology.
Who, me?
Yeah, that little orb thing. I think that was United States technology.
Oh, it could have been, man. But I'm telling you, you know, it fucking, dude, it made my thoughts echo, man. You know?
Yeah,
I mean, that's amazing, dude. And let me tell you this, dude. It had no fucking sound. It had no means of propulsion. Like, however it was flying, it was just a ball. Like, fucking, and it was metal, dude. It was a big fucking thing of fucking metal, dude.
I wish you would have grabbed it.
Oh, fuck, I know, dude. I wonder what would have happened if I would have touched it, man.
Dude, you might have been gone forever and UFO proof never would have existed.
Fucking holding on. You ain't going anywhere, you fucking UFO. You're coming with me, dude. You know?
And it would have been like, you're coming
the UFO like locked in my basement, dude. If it floated away, I would have held on, dude. I'd be like, I'm going with you. You ain't getting away from me, you motherfucker. Come back here. No, you motherfucker. Hell no, dude. Fuck yeah, man. It could have been United States technology, but I was having a lot of encounters with fucking UFOs at that time, and that like solidified it. Because at first, before that, all the sightings and encounters that I'd have, I was still really like, I thought I was hallucinating and shit. Like I thought I was having like a psychotic breakdown and shit. You know, I was doing a bunch of drugs and shit. So I'm like, I'm fucking losing my mind or something, you know? And fucking, you know, I was on the road doing comedy. So fucking like shit was going like fucking really good for me. And, you know, shit was like all kind of, you know, kind of just hectic and shit, you know? And then I saw that shit. I didn't know. I'm like, am I having some kind of fucking breakdown or something? And when I saw that thing, I mean, you know, my family saw it. I knew that right then. I was like, nah, it's fucking,
confirmed.
It's fucking real. Yeah, you know, that I'm not crazy. It's fucking real, you know, and whatever the fuck they're following me or something, you know, they're following me around and fucking interested in me for whatever fucking purpose. I don't know, but they're fucking real. The stories were true. The legends were true, you know? It was fucking real, man. And that fucking blew my fucking mind like you would not believe, dude. And American technology, you know, or, you know, advanced technology, it absolutely could be. I don't know what's inside of it, but it had the power to make my thoughts echo. It had the power to fly with no means of propulsion. You know, it could turn in the air and it doesn't have any wings. It was just a ball, you know? How did it do that? I don't know, man, but it was fucking amazing, man. You know, I mean, I've never seen anything like it in my life. You'd like, it's so weird to see like something like that move in the sky when you're so used to like, okay, if it was like a balloon or something, it could be blown by the wind. But this wasn't like a balloon. It was a piece of metal, you know? And it was fucking, it was the most amazing fucking thing. I mean, I'll never forget it, dude. It was fucking crazy, you guys. I mean, like, I'm sitting here looking at this fucking thing and it's right. I mean, like, you got to imagine, like, if, like, in this room, you know, if a big black sphere just came out of nothing and was just fucking floating above, like, just floating right next to you, you'd be like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I mean, it would shock you so fucking bad. Like, I mean, like, you almost can't breathe, dude. Everything else fucking goes away, dude. Like the whole fucking universe, all of it fucking goes away. And you're just looking at, it's just you and it. And you're like the only two things in the fucking universe that exist, man. And it's the most surreal experience you can fucking possibly imagine. Like it's like living in, it's like you just stepped into fucking Narnia, you know? It's so unreal, dude. And then, but it's actually there. It's physically there in front of you. And like so close that you could just touch it. Like it's a thing. Like you're like, oh my God, dude, what the fuck is happening, man? Like it fucks with you so fucking bad, man. And then when when we came outside and we went out the front door and it was in the driveway, in our driveway, just spinning, it had come back, knowing like I was going to come out there or something. It had come back and waited for us. Dude, it was so like frightening and intense and enchanting at the same time that I mean, like, dude, it was mesmerizing, and it's experience I will never ever forget, man. And I mean, I've had even crazier experiences than that, but that one in particular was so fucking nuts, dude. You know, and I like telling that story only because my family was there with me. So, and it's like that one I know for a fact. Like, I have my witnesses there to verify and say that, you know, this actually fucking took place, man, because. You know, because it did, man. But it's fucking, man, dude. Now, if it's alien, I don't fucking know. If it's American tech, I don't know. But they've figured out some way to make shit fly with no means of visible propulsion. It could turn in the sky and move around with no wings or anything. Like it's a sphere. How's it go from side to side? I'm like
hovering.
You know, what's making it hover? You know.
Changing the subject again. Do you think that humans built the Egyptian pyramids with their own self, no outside influence?
Correct. Yeah, I don't think the
Egyptians did it, or do you think that they had help from a more advanced civilization like Atlantis?
No, I think the civilization that built it was advanced, like fucking already, you know.
Yeah. Do you think it was the Egyptians?
No.
Or do you think it was like the Atlanteans?
No. I think it was the Africans. I think it was black people who built it, you know? Like the Sphinx and shit like that. That's a black man up there, dude, you know?
I think that you're thinking of the black pharaohs who took over Egypt after Egypt existed. They weren't the first, but they did take it and remade it.
Well, I think like, you know, like I think that, okay, like the builder of the Sphinx, okay, which is far older than even the Great Pyramid and stuff.
So old.
It was built by a black man, you know? It was carved in the face of a black man. And that would have been pre-dynastic. That would have been before the fucking I
think it was a dog. Stuff. I don't think it was a person. I think it's a dog.
You think it was what?
I think it's a dog, and it was recarved to be an African queen after. Okay, so at a point in time in history, the South Egyptians or South Africans, who are the black Africans,
like the Nubians,
they took over Africa and became the African pharaohs, and then they lost again, and it was like a never-ending battle between North and South. So I think that Sphinx was originally either a lion or a Sphinx, not a Sphinx, a dog. The dog.
I think it was. I agree with you. I think it was not the dog part, but I think it was a lion first. Yeah. So we do agree on that one. You know, the dog, I don't think so. I see how it could be, how it could have been a dog, you know, but I think more or less that it was probably a lion to begin with, or maybe it was just a regular Sphinx. So it could have been like a ram's head or a goat's head or whatever, you know, whatever else they put on top of Sphinxes, you know.
Do you think the Bosnian pyramids are real?
No, I don't think so. Everything that I see on there, you know, I have to agree with Robert Schoch, you know, that it's all natural stuff that naturally happens, naturally occurs, you know, and all over the place, and that nothing about it is.
You don't think it might be manipulated, kind of how the pyramids are? where it's built like you were thinking, like it's built on top of a plateau, but they found the point and they just carved it down and then put more blocks on. Do you think they may have done something like that in the Bosnia situation where they may have just manipulated natural features?
I don't think so. I think because when they were doing some investigations, like Robert Schoch, he went to other mountains that were around there that weren't shaped like pyramids. They were just regular mountains, and he found the same stuff on these other mountains. And it's like these ones weren't even shaped like pyramids. They were just random little hills and stuff. But he found the same stuff, like the same stones that look like they've been laid and mortared together. He found that same stuff, but it's just on a regular mountain, So I don't think so. Although I could be wrong, because they do seem to fucking take real mountains and and encase them. And and like in the Great Pyramid, when you see that, when you see like the evidence that I've like presented in some of my videos, like when you see like where the entrance where Al-Mamun, where he broke into the pyramid, that took his army 6 months to break into. Okay, he breaks into it. It's probably like 30 feet off the ground, off the flat plateau.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's fucking right there. And when you go inside of it, when you see the video, and I posted video of people going straight from the outside of it, walking inside of it, and what it looks like. There are no blocks anywhere, It's just part of the fucking mountain. It's part of the living rock, dude, So it's like, I'm telling you, dude, I really think that theory is fucking correct, man. And I know I think the only reason why people haven't brought it up before is because it seems so simple that, people just perhaps overlooked it, as a means to helping construct it. It would already cut your construction time in a half, And so, and it would already, there's so many things it could do for you and help benefit the construction of the pyramid, So, I mean, I'm telling you, Sean, I'm right, dude. I'm telling you. It is built over a fucking mound, and I'm fucking
definitely
right.
A mountain. I think it's definitely a mountain. Do you remember the videos that I shared like a couple months ago where they figure out how to like float the stuff up? I think it's your theory and that guy's theory together. Probably, And it's like, and I'm not saying like, like it's like I'm just saying that it's built over a fucking pre-existing earth mound, which makes sense for their fucking religious beliefs. And then, how it would, that's what the pyramid represents, is the first piece of land coming out of the primordial chaos, coming out of the fucking, the ancient waters. And, since that's the first piece of land, they would naturally want to build it over a pyramid. And then when you see the mountains around there, like in the Black Desert, those mountains straight the fuck up look like a fucking pyramid, I mean, what else can you say, dude? I agree. Oh, just waiting for a link so you can join. Yeah, you guys want to join? Link it up. Now it's your turn. Get your asses down here, you fuckers. Come on in. Ask me a question. Sean. Hey, buddy. I want to say fucking thank you for the fucking Thursday night throwdown. Fucking good job tonight, buddy. Fuck yeah, rock and roll, baby. And dude almost sees a UFO. Ha, that's funny, dude. Gas Mask was saying he sees UFOs in Pennsylvania. I'm pretty sure. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh yeah, sees UFOs in Pennsylvania. There's a lot of people who sees UFOs in Pennsylvania, right? It's a hot spot over this way. Right? Get your guys on here, guys. Still no camera.
No, man. I'm so tired. You guys, I'm so exhausted. I'm not sure who won.
Tom, get your ass on camera, dude. What the fuck?
Oh, man, I don't want to be on camera. What the hell? Why? Who cares?
What up, Jax?
What's up?
Because it's boring looking at your little blue fucking guy there, dude. TM Cleanful, dude. It's fucking lame looking at that.
It's Team Cleanful.
Get your ass on cam. Oh, wait, that's right. You ain't got one, huh?
No, I can join on my phone, and I've got a camera.
Are you still at your sister's house, or are you at your place now?
No, I'm here. I'm at my house. I'll just it's just I gotta do a bunch of crap. Just a sec. In the meantime, there were two topics I thought would be cool to talk about.
What's that?
One is the latest developments and verified news from NASA about Planet X. The other one is interesting because it goes into sort of Stephen Greer's world and others. But the Associated Press released recordings made of the psychotronic weapons that were used on the American diplomats in Cuba. And they're pretty cool samples listening to like it's only the sounds that could be captured by the recording device. There's other frequencies that they use, but it was really neat to listen to them and listen to the analysis. And you know, before this, I thought psychotronic weapons were something that was like, do they exist or don't they exist? Like I knew about the LRAD, which is like an area of an effect weapon, but I didn't know about that these things actually exist, where they can target people, target like a space around their head, and beam fucking like energy into their skull, make them hear noises, make them change their brain waves, change their psychology, make them feel nauseous, fuck up their balance. You know, like you could aim one of those. And, yeah,
we were doing that to the Russian ambassadors, right?
No, it was American diplomats who are actually spies. They're American spies, but they always call them diplomats. And some other just regular tourist people were hit by these things. And the thing is, the Cuban government has been fully cooperative and have people like helping the U.S. try and figure out what it is and what's going on. And people keep getting hit by these things. And when you hear the audible part of it, it sounds like a bunch of like crickets on PCP. Like it is a really disturbing sound. Like if you had that in your skull.
What's the weapon called that they mount the Humvees and they blast sound at people
LRAD.
and it can make
that's fucking badass, dude. You know,
LRAD.
It can make you barf.
It can make you poop your pants, dude.
Yeah, you can piss and shit yourself.
Straight up, you don't want to be hit with a poop gun, dude.
Microwaves.
No, fucking rock your ass, man.
The interesting thing, though, is that these gang stalking people who've been called crazy for so many years
crazy.
Wait, hold on. Have been claiming that the U.S. government has tested these psychotronic weapons on members of the general populace without their knowledge. And we do have many recorded instances of the U.S. government military testing shit on people without them knowing. That's a fact. So now that I know that these psychotropic
and a fucking mailman is fucking following them, and every helicopter in the sky is following. They're saying they're being. Of
course, there's going to be. Of course, there's going to be those people, right? And you know how convenient, Kyle, that the government could test the psychotronic weapon on whoever the fuck they want, and everyone will just think that person's a fucking schizo.
Well, no. I'm talking about these fucking people
perfect.
on YouTube who are going around saying
it's always that way.
Gang stalk.
Yeah, that works perfectly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, fucking shit, dude. If you want to use that as your fucking excuse for all of them, that's fucking fine, dude. You know, but I mean, give me a break. Most of these fucking people on here are batshit fucking crazy when they're saying. Of course,
most of them are crazy. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying that shit probably happened to someone at some point. They probably did test that shit on some dude, just see if they could drive him crazy. Or maybe a bunch of people. No,
I'm not disagreeing with you. They're the fucking government. Of course they're gonna fucking do. I wouldn't put it past them for a second that they went and tested on an unsuspecting individual. What I'm talking about is the people who are on YouTube saying they're being gang stalked, and they're like fucking. They're sitting there like every helicopter they see, the news copter fucking stalking them. The mailman is stalking them. The fucking the fucking neighbor is stalking them.
Yeah. Every truck that has a trailer on it is a special thing that's following them. Yeah, I know. But you know what? I bet you one person somewhere on YouTube, it's actually happening to them. That's what's.
You know what, dude? That'd be so fucking funny, man. You know, I mean, I bet you there might be one person it's actually happening to, dude, which would make it fucking hilarious, you know. But I really feel bad for him.
So they don't follow you.
How you doing, buddy?
What's up? What up?
What up, Jennifer? How you doing?
The
Gyro
only people that
420.
follow you are
I
Kyle.
know Gyro 420. I'm just fucking with you.
Fuck
All
you.
you see is the name Jen, dude. How
Man,
you doing,
YouTube
buddy?
screwed
Doing
with
good?
your channel, Kyle. I couldn't even find it on a search there for a second. They're fucking with you.
What?
YouTube, I was searching for UFO proof. It always comes up like top first or second. And this time I searched UFO proof and I didn't get nothing on the front page of YouTube.
Comes
And I
up
had to
little
type
bit.
your name in.
Oh, see, those motherfuckers, they're trying to shut my shit down. You see that shit, man?
Facebook
Yeah.
It's
doesn't.
because I'm fucking being gang stalked and they're part of it, dude.
I try to tag you and stuff, and it's a pain in the ass to tag you in anything. It's like a fucking struggle, and I hate it. I just want to throw my phone sometimes and be like, why do I even want to send it to him? Because he's going to shut it down anyways.
I just watched a video that their algorithm was all changed.
They fucking don't want UFO proof on YouTube or Facebook.
Their algorithm's all fucked.
But
Modern.
I did Google
Yeah,
for
they're all
UFO proof.
connected.
Kyle, come right up.
What up, Alex? How you doing, you crazy motherfucker? Sebastian, how you doing, dude? Yeah, UFO
Sebastian.
doesn't pop up anymore, really?
Sebastian,
see.
why are you on? We need a person from the other side of the world on.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
the
What'd you get, Jack?
notification. I got the notification.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
I still get my notifications. I'm talking about searching and sharing.
Yeah, Jax, go try and search it real quick. Search UFO proof.
Okay.
Let me check. Let me do it on my other computer. I want to see this shit, dude. Let's see what happens. What up, Alex? How you doing, motherfucker? What up, Joey Black Rose? Did not see it. He's saying he didn't see it. I want to see fucking what the fuck, dude.
Sebastian, welcome. Alex,
Hi,
go fuck
morning,
yourself.
Nope.
Sorry, I look like shit. It's 6:30 in the morning here.
Yeah, what are you
Okay,
doing?
I'm gonna look up UFO proof.
Dude, it's not even on the first page. Oh, there it is. Way
What the
down,
fuck, dude?
down at the bottom. About
Are
3/4
you
of the
just
way
waking
down.
up or are you still going to bed?
Dude, the first one I see is funny moments with UFO proof.
I didn't even- I
I
even see
didn't get a
that one.
single hit. I didn't get a single hit. It's
I'm
you.
only at the bottom of the first fucking page, dude.
Yeah,
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
dude.
'Cause they
Lions
removed
ground.
that shit.
Lions Ground is even above you on that.
Yeah. There's
What
a
the
bunch
fuck,
of
dude?
YouTubers. There's a bunch of YouTubers. You saw if you saw the H3H3 video, he proved that that Neistat guy got demonetized and his video wasn't put on trending, but Jimmy Kimmel's was monetized and put on trending. And the Neistat guy, they told him it was because his video was about Vegas, but Jimmy's was about Vegas. So there's a manual curator. There's a manual curating team that's going around on YouTube, and they're making case-by-case judgments on channels, not
Yeah,
just for
Project Roadblock
monetization.
supported it.
Yeah, not just for monetization, but for also search results. So they're burying you, and they're burying others as well.
Yes.
Really? It's,
Yes.
yeah, and that makes sense that they're fucking doing that. But I just want to know when someone types in UFO proof, how come fucking I got RT coming up before me?
This
RT
because
is
this
not,
is
it's
this
not fucking UFO proof. They don't even fucking.
this is
those
part of
letters aren't
the
even in UFO
this is
proof
part
yet.
of the
RT
new
is popping up
policy.
before me.
This is part of the
These
new policy.
motherfuckers are pissing me off, dude.
Do you know
Like
whose
spam
idea?
filter.
Do you know whose idea and brain trust this is? Whose plan this is?
Obama.
No, the CEO of YouTube, a very progressive left-wing woman who wants to change the way YouTube, the content on YouTube,
Don't
and
start with the whole
curate it.
left-wing fucking right-wing bullshit. I don't care about
No,
that shit.
this
Me
is
and John
this
already
is her
done all
project,
that, dude.
Kyle.
Now let's
Kyle,
see.
this is her
You're
project.
a bro.
She's
Hey,
on
you
your
motherfucker,
side.
where you been, dude? Hey.
She's a progressive, just like you.
Where the fuck you been?
How you going, mate?
Good,
You?
man. Jeez. I always see you in the comments, but I haven't seen you on fucking camera with us for fucking ever, dude.
I'll be hanging in the shadows, mate.
That's cool, man. And we got fucking Sebastian on here. Where the fuck have you been, dude? I haven't seen your ass on here forever either, dude.
You always make live streams when I'm sleeping. I'm telling
I
you.
know I'm fucking terrible. Shut up, I know. I'm gonna be doing it every day though. I'm gonna be having a fucking live stream for fucking I'm gonna start doing them at 8 o'clock every day and for like 1 day a week, and then I'm gonna start doing them at like 4 o'clock in the morning for all the people on the other side of the world. I figured that should like work out. I think that timing should like work out pretty well for everybody.
Normally I would be at work now.
Yeah.
I'm on holiday.
Oh, you're on holiday? Oh shit. Okay, yeah. So, but if I was to do it at 4 o'clock in the morning, you'd be able to join in then, right?
Yes, that's
yeah.
good for
See,
me.
I think the time would work out for everybody then. So I want to make sure that I'm going to start doing that every day and and broadcasting live every day because of that. You know.
That would be cool.
Oh shit! Hang on. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go shut my door.
Shut your door.
Did anybody else have anything they wanted to add to the Thursday night throwdown?
The Planet X thing was interesting, and I had some other info I thought was funny about it.
Spill the beans. Spill the beans. You're holding back.
So today, NASA finally confirmed that they've decided that the Planet 9, because Pluto's not a planet, exists. It's 4 times the size of Earth. It's really far away. It's a 20,000-year orbit. It's responsible for the tilt of some of the planets, and it may be tilting our solar system. That is all the information NASA released today. They also said, don't be scared. It's not going to kill everyone.
Wait. Where did this get released?
NASA.
What did you search?
It's not a search. It's just the announcement they made today. They said their exact quote was
on their homepage.
It should be. Yeah. Their exact quote was, there are 5 different data streams pointing to this planet existing. If we don't go with this idea that this actually exists, we have to come up with 5 different theories for these various data points. That's not science. Occam's razor says there's a Planet X that's 4 times the size of Earth. So they're going with that. They're now operating under the assumption there's a Planet X that's 4 times the size of Earth way out there somewhere.
It's going to be in Nibiru.
So anyways, the interesting thing is, the interesting thing is that one of these crazy Nibiru channels, the big one, I look into it every once in a while because I like to track the confirmation bias. The guy who runs it is just off the wall. He's like Third Phase, but for Nibiru. But the funny thing is, a friend of his, they went out and they took a welding glass and they put it up to the sun. And because, they've been photographing these weird halos around the sun, and they kept getting an image back that showed the sun was being partially eclipsed by something. So they made a little video about it. And the weird thing is, somebody went onto CNN and posted an iReport and took all the pictures and took the pictures of his friend and put them up and said he was the guy posting it, and like posted this completely fake article and then dated it back to 2014 when there was an eclipse in October, and it just wrote, "Isn't this interesting how you can look at the sun?" And it's just really weird because why even bother with that? So he's like trying to call CNN. He's calling CNN, and CNN saying they don't understand how it got up there because all their iReport people are verified in this, and it says it hasn't been verified, and it's just weird. And then 6 hours later, NASA announces Planet X exists, and yeah, it's just really funny. But if you want to see a really funny channel that's like Third Phase, but just for Nibiru, it's called WSO. And the guy who runs it is named Steve Olson. Every smudge on every camera all around the world, he thinks is Nibiru. It's hilarious. You'll laugh. You'll laugh for hours.
How can somebody think that life exists on this planet if he has an orbit of 20,000 years? How many suns does this planet get?
I don't know.
No, I'm on NASA right now.
That was Zacharias. He thought there was life on
story. Might be all rock.
And I'm on the official NASA page. and
It's a
there's
pile
no
of potato
like that
pop.
at all.
What's that, Kyle?
Everyone talking at once. I couldn't hear anything.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Where are you? Where were you reading this at? I'm on NASA's page right now, and there's not a single story about anything like that.
It's Secure Team's video.
Yes,
Yeah, they link to it in the description.
it's bullshit.
It's not a hoax. Guys. It's a true. It's fuck. Secure Team's not going to put out a hoax that NASA made this announcement. They made it.
It's a lens flare.
The fucking lens flares, dude.
Just go on to Google. Just go on to Google and look it up. Here, why do I have to do everything for you guys? Oh my god!
I'm doing it right now. I went on to Google. I went
Okay.
on to fucking NASA's
NASA.
main page, and it ain't fucking there. That's
Fake
what I'm
news.
saying. I don't see it on here. I'm on NASA's main page right now, and I don't see anything on here.
All right, here we are. First hit,
Fake
first
news.
search. NASA, National Aeronautics and Space Planets, Hypothetical Planet X overview. So they have
Must
a whole
be
like
CNN.
page that like runs it down.
What's
runs
the
the whole
what's
thing
the
down.
URL?
HTTPS ://solarsystem.nasa.gov planets planet X. Then Planet 9 could be our solar system's missing super Earth 18 hours ago, according to a new statement from NASA. Do you want me to read NASA's entire statement?
No,
Yes.
no. Just I want you to post the link in the comment in the message thing.
I'm on my laptop. I'd have to go on my phone and then find it.
Oh.
Here it is. The NASA statement. The NASA statement. Oh, I have my peer blocker on, so it's going to block that. Turn that. Okay, www.jpl.nasa.gov news/news.php news release the super Earth that came home for dinner. It goes on and on. Now let's see. October 4th, 2017. All right. All you guys who think that everything that Secure Team posts is automatically not true because it's Secure Team.
Who says
I don't
that?
bring things to the channel. I don't say things have been reported by NASA that haven't been reported by fucking NASA. Okay?
I actually like Tyler.
Fucking, if it's if it's reported by NASA, then I just want to be able to read it. That's all. So where the fuck is it? I'm just trying to look it up, and I'm on NASA's website. Now, is it
It's
reported
really
by
weird.
NASA or JPL, Jet Propulsion Labs?
Yeah, www.jpl.gov/news/news.php !release equals 2017-259. I'll try and send it to myself, and then I'll try because if I back out of this, it's hard for me to get back in on my phone.
Quick recap here.
Are you guys still live on? You're still live on YouTube, right? So I'll just put it in the comment section. In
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yep.
Are you able to post links like that? I don't know.
I am because I'm a mod.
All right, go ahead.
And pretty much all they're saying is that this is the most rational scientific theory they can come up with for all this evidence that they've found. So I put it in the comment section.
Oh, okay. So they're not saying that they actually have found it. They're not declaring it. They're saying that.
Well, they
that
haven't
evidence
photographed
is
it. No,
pointing
they
to
haven't
the-
photographed it.
That it's
Yeah.
they're leaning towards that. This evidence is
Yeah,
suggesting
before
that
this,
this planet
yeah.
does exist.
It's gone from no, that's crazy to well, we've seen some weird things to well, we've seen a lot of weird things, but it's not enough to. We've seen enough now that it exists. And we're, it's out there somewhere. It's the only way to explain all this shit that we keep finding in terms of gravitational footprint. And so they're going with that forward now. That's how science works. They're going to move forward, believing that it's out there and operating with that assumption and arranging their experiments. Assumption in mind.
So I mean,
It's creating a wobble.
They're going to
It's
declare
an
a
interesting
new
development.
planet.
It's creating a wobble to the other planets.
Yeah, they say they think it's responsible for the tilt of some or maybe all of the planets, maybe not all of the tilt, but some of it, and that it may be tilting the solar system.
Yeah.
So are they gonna
gotta-
declare it a new planet? Like, is it gonna be the new Pluto?
I don't know, because it's 4 times the size of Earth, so it's
Well,
definitely a
big-
planet.
They're going to call it Planet 9.
About big
Well,
as
they have a list. They have like
Yeah,
a special.
Planet
There's like a
9.
special list that they go to follow to name planets, and there's a certain name that's supposed to come after Pluto, and that like Abadias or some shit like that. I forget what it is, but I'm saying if they already got rid of the original Pluto, wouldn't this new planet just in fact be called Pluto? Because there's a list that they follow, like for getting like Jupiter and Saturn and Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto. Like there's a list that they follow, so they already know the name of the next planet if it's ever discovered and what they would call it. But technically, since they got rid of Pluto, wouldn't they just call this one Pluto now? I wonder.
I don't know. You know what they would do? They would probably do a contest or something.
And say, okay, so we do in fact have 9 planets. If they're going to declare it a planet, or if they're going to say it's too far out of the solar system, is it beyond the Kuiper Belt, or is it?
Planet, damn it!
It'll be this dumbass Planet 10.
I believe it's out beyond the. It's wait, how far out is the Kuiper Belt?
I mean, the Kuiper Belt's out past fucking Pluto. You know, I mean, like it's.
How far out past Pluto is it?
Oh God,
Yeah,
what is it? It's
I'll
like,
Google it.
the Kuiper Belt's like. Oh God, it's fucking far. It's like I think it's like the Kuiper Belt. Then you have like the Oort cloud.
50 AU from the sun.
Yeah. So
That's
looking
not-
like Earth distances or something.
Well,
It's got a 20,000 year orbit, so however far away that is, but it's elliptical and it's not on the same plane as us. It's like perpendicular to our plane. That's why it's tilting everything, and it's way out there, and it goes in this. Even they say that when it comes as close as it possibly comes to us, it's still so far away that we don't even see it. And
So, I
telescopes
wonder-
probably.
Is it a rock-like planet or a gas giant?
It's Earth-like, probably.
It's Earth-like.
I wonder.
Beirut, we're not going to know until it's too late.
how
fuck.
could the whole atmosphere
Shit, you
traveling through
guys, I gotta go fucking pick up my girl, dude. It's fucking almost 10 o'clock, man. Fuck. It's fucking raining out, god damn it. All right, well, this is fucking awesome fucking Thursday night throwdown. Thank you, Sean, and everybody for fucking coming out and joining me for the fucking for our live event. And don't forget to hit subscribe and the like button and go and click that little bell so you get notifications. So whenever we go live, you will be able to come and join us. Fucking thank you guys for all coming on here and joining us.
Now you gotta go. I showed up. God damn it.
All right. But I'm gonna hop off. I gotta go pick up my girlfriend before she fucking kills me. But hey, Blake, you fucking why you come on 2 seconds before I gotta fucking leave, you fucker.
Now you gotta go.
Oh, you're fucking killing me, dude. You guys finally come on with your camera, and you know I gotta go pick up Sasha, man. You guys
Go leave. Leave it
You
running.
guys suck, dude.
Leave it
Well,
running, Kyle.
Oh, fucking.
Leave it running.
Oh, hey, when I come back, why don't you guys stay on? I'll come and jump back on, dude. When I come back, all right.
Well, just
Thank you.
okay.
All right, I'm just gonna go pick up Sasha real quick, and I'll be right back. All right.
How
So.
long is this gonna take?
Oh, fuck it. You know what, dude? I'll keep the live going, and you guys just stay on, and I'll go pick her up. All right.
Yeah.
All right, just
No
just stay on my channel. Don't fucking get me kicked off, and don't get me in trouble, you motherfuckers, while I'm gone, dude. All right. All right, you fucking assholes. All right?
Afraid.
Yeah, for real, dude. Don't get me in fucking trouble, man.
Okay, we'll do good. We'll do
I'll
good.
leave you guys on the big screen, all right? So fucking you guys are in charge. So if I get in trouble, I'm putting it on you fucking guys, right? Because you're on the big screen, all right? So don't get me in fucking trouble, dude. I'm gonna go get my girl, man.
What's up, boys? Hey, how's it going?
How you doing, guys?
Hey, doing good. Hey, Jack's got a haircut. Jack's
Yes. How you doing?
got the little haircut going, huh? Brent got a haircut recently.
Cool. Looking good.
No, we just got back from Magic Mountain.
Pretty boy.
Give us the deets. What's going on with Magic Mountain?
Well, you know, we just wanted to check out the new roller coasters. I think it's about 24 years since we've been back there, so that's quite incredible. Major upgrade. What? And yeah, my nephew is making noise in the background. He's still in shock and awe of Magic Mountain. He couldn't even go on half the roller coasters. And he's a major skateboarder kid too.
Huh? This guy needs to go to bed. Hey, Cameron, say hi.
Come over here, Cameron. Oh my God. So what was the subject matter tonight? Here comes Cameron.
Can we interrupt?
Hey, Blake.
There's no real
Blake.
subject matter. It's just Thursday Night Throwdown. We pretty much just go down the list of stuff.
Blake. Blake.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
What do you think about John Searle?
Oh, John Searle?
Yeah.
Professor John Searle with the energy device, the machine?
Yes. Yes.
Well, did you see our video? I've interviewed him a few times. We shared his information. You are aware of that, right?
Yeah.
What do I think of John Searle? What, why would he be lying? This guy seems so genuine. He does, I don't know. Do you think his machines were destroyed? What he was telling me is you could plug this machine up to a power source and you could draw as much energy off this thing that would be required by any drawing of energy.
The magnets that he uses, he magnetizes them in a vortex.
Yeah, what do you think of John Searle? I'm a believer, but he says it's going to take $3 million to build his machine. That's not too much to ask.
Apparently, he's had 2 or 3 stolen from the government. Once he built his prototype, they've been confiscated.
The magnets that he magnetizes with his special machine, he magnetizes them in a vortex. So they spin around each other. Creates like an eddy current in the water, so you have a spiral going around in each spiral. It creates a vortex around the whole machine, and it draws the ions and stuff in the inside.
That's what we basically talked about on Third Phase of Moon. I think we've done 3 interviews, and each interview, I think, lasts about an hour each. So we have a lot of info from John Searle, and they created these great graphics too that kind of incorporate on how the machine works. And that's very interesting.
They're not going to give us the machine.
No.
Nobody's going to let the machine out. That's just a guarantee.
It's bull.
No matter what, it's not going to happen in anytime soon. You got somebody with this free energy device. They're going to confiscate it. They're going to call the guy a quack. They're going to accuse him of crimes. They actually accused John Searle.
They already done it.
Treat him like Tesla.
They already took everything away.
Well, they let Teslas slip in through the cracks. Yeah, the guy's an innovator, and I know Kyle.
Yeah, but they didn't want to.
Searle,
they didn't want to. They didn't want the free energy. They didn't want the free energy.
Why would they want free energy? That's ridiculous.
They didn't want it because they couldn't make money off of it.
We almost tried to create that crowdfunding for Searle to get that $4 million, but somebody that's going to throw that money out on YouTube channels that discuss UFOs, it's not the easiest thing in the world to pull that off. So that's just the way it went with that. But I do believe that if he did have that $5 million, he'd produce it.
I believe him 100%.
They didn't want free energy. I mean, no, we want free energy, but there's no money in free energy. The money is in petroleum, so there's not going to be no fucking free energy until the petroleum runs out on this fucking planet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they're gonna act like they fucking came up with Tesla's idea on free energy. It already exists. It already exists. Believe me, that shit already exists. But you're not gonna hear about that shit until petroleum is completely fucking gone, because the money is in petroleum.
Well, I don't think. Yeah, you know how many people have been born on this planet since the Anunnaki basically developed us, or religion? How many people do you think have lived on this planet since 2 million years ago? Human beings.
Billions.
Billions, yeah. How many billions would you say?
New under the sun.
Hundreds of billions.
How many?
About 80 billion, 100 billion.
Okay, definitely it's not 8 billion. 100 billion is getting really close.
I think he said 80.
80. Okay, well,
I said 80 to 100.
there you go. It's actually up to 130 billion, so that's pretty good.
That's a good call.
So we're a benefactor of 130 billion living souls that have once existed on this planet, and this is what we become. Basically, capitalism, entertainment. It's a weird deal that what we've done as a human race to get to this point.
Petroleum's here for a long while, so I don't see petroleum going away anytime soon.
What do you think?
You're not gonna see it.
It sucks. It is really, but hey, it's still pretty cool though. We get to talk to everybody from around the world, and 20 years ago, it's still this is science fiction. So they're giving us these fun little toys, just like the Magic Mountain was fun.
What do you think about the? What do you think about the flood theory?
The flood?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
The Great Deluge. The Great Deluge. Zachariah Sitchinson's story of why there's no evidence of these mass civilizations from 250,000. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense to me. What do you think? I think it's true.
Well, you find all these fossils. Well, you find all these fossil mountains of fish and different, shellfish and stuff like that. It makes a lot of sense to me.
We've been doing. Go ahead.
Oh, where did all this technology come from 10,000 years ago? Out of nowhere? No way. Something existed a long time ago, and it's just been wiped out of existence. We just don't see it. There's a few places like we see from Brian Forrester's research.
You see all the erosion on the pyramids and stuff like that. Couldn't they have been all covered with water at one time?
Yeah,
shattered into bits.
Shattered into bits, exploded purposely.
Yeah.
Nuclear bombs.
Destruction.
Destruction, yeah.
Where you don't see the evidence anymore. There's that Brian Forrester's been a great contributor to Third Phase of Movement the past month. We got 4 interviews with him coming up. I think we just done 2. And he's been exploring these crazy places in Peru, and it's showing the rocks and how they're being melded into ways that we don't even know how they're done. But we're seeing destruction on top of these intricate structures that we don't know what happened to it. It looks like a laser beams hit it, something exploded. And
it'd be awesome. It'd be awesome to see that with my own eyes, but
supposedly they had nuclear reactors and stuff like that. Who knows what they had all that long ago?
I think it was once more highly intelligent than we are, and then the big flood happened, wiped everything out, and then we had to start all over again.
I think there was big giants, and that's how they built the pyramids and all those mega structures, because people were so big. The trees were big. Everything was big back then. The bugs, animals, and then because the CO2 levels on Earth was different.
It talks about science and
I mean, for real. I mean, you look around the whole world. There's all these big structures all over the world, and there's no way that humans could pick that kind of stuff up with our hands or even some sticks and carry it like they say that it was done. The people, I'm not saying that there was regular sized humans too, but they're giant.
Like we do today.
Hey Blake.
Yeah.
Did you guys happen to see the topic that Kyle was talking about earlier, which is pretty interesting? He was asking what do you think all the ancient beings, why did they find gold so interesting? That's a pretty interesting topic. Like, why do you think so many ancient civilizations, what is it about gold? As far as having the properties that it has, everybody knows this has a lot of properties as far as being able to make circuits and everything.
It doesn't make any sense. Why would gold be such a high sought after thing if it's just for jewelry or to make you look good? there's something, and then now we figure out it's the best conductor of electricity. It's great for our computers. It's great for cell phones. It's great for telecommunications. Why did everybody know this?
It protects us
before even technology even existed. Of course,
See
gold
that
is
band around
gold is from Earth. You can't even make gold on Earth. It's an element from outer space.
It's from
comets. It's from comets. You can't even manufacture it. So it's so rare. You could actually, if you grabbed all the gold on planet Earth right now, it'd take about 3 major blocks of a building. It's not really that much gold on this planet.
Olympic-sized swimming pool. Olympic-sized swimming pool.
Olympic-sized swimming pool, exactly. It's so why is it what it is? I don't know.
That was a discussion, from kings using it as crowns. I mean, as far as we know that it's used for as far as making products for electricity and stuff. It's the best productive source that you could probably find. Besides silver, I guess it's also great for that shit. But I don't know. I mean, what was it always about gold? There's so many stories about UFOs and kings and a lot of shit that involves gold. That's what the discussion was. And what is it about it? What is it about the element of gold?
It's very valuable. It's soft.
What if you use gold in certain types of crystals?
Yeah, that's magic. You know what's crazy is it was supposed to have capped the pyramid. You know what? I was actually interested. Does somebody have a answer to that? Because supposedly the pyramid was capped at one time with the gold piece, right? What the fuck happened to that?
It was all stolen. It was supposed to have been stolen.
Right, pretty much, right? That's a story.
Yeah.
But there's a record of it actually being on top of the pyramid and shit.
It's supposed to be. I can't direct you to it, but
that's
yeah,
where we need Kyle. I bet you Kyle will tell us exactly. That shit came from fucking, But the story that I was heard that it was capped at one time with a gold piece.
Well, you'd have to tip of that pyramid.
Yeah, I mean, where did that come from? Where did that story come from? I'm interested in.
I don't know. I don't even think the story would be factual if you could even find whatever has been looked at.
Right.
It's all speculation for everybody. Nobody has any proof of anything.
Right. I mean, that's
what's underneath the pyramids. Is Egypt going to allow us to dig and unearth and excavate what's underneath all around there? And of course they know it's there. They're not going to let us find out anything.
Besides the pyramids too, they built a capital city over old structures beneath it that we'll never be able to see it unless they wipe the new city they built in this century. So that's not going to happen anytime soon.
What
crystallized quartz?
What was that?
That's fine. The top of the pyramid was supposedly crystallized quartz. That's why it shines so brightly in the sun.
Pretty beautiful, I'd imagine, to see it with your own eyes. It'd be amazing. They couldn't even do it now. Las Vegas pales in comparison to what they try to emulate with the Great Pyramids. But what about the Antarctica? Apparently there's lost civilizations there. I believe that. There might be even finding organic life that once existed under the ice.
Well, what do you guys think about that?
Yeah, I keep hearing about that, but I mean, is there? I've seen a bunch of videos on it too. I mean, I don't know if you guys actually might have done one, you guys yourself, but is there any actual facts about that?
Pyramids, stuff down there. You actually think they found pyramids and stuff?
Well, yeah, we've seen the pyramids. We broke a lot of stories of strange anomalies, strange things coming up on Google. But right now, I'm talking about the organic life that they may have found over there, and it's like underneath the ice layer. This is kind of new news that I was reading about. I want to do some more
stuff like that. Plant matter and
yeah, there was climate change. I'm sure there was forest and forestation and plant matter. Whose dog is that?
Kyle's. The Ice Age stuff.
Kyle's dog's on the loose at his house just away.
Kyle must be back.
Hopefully it won't piss him.
I hear activity.
That's kind of cool that he can leave the
Oh,
last.
look, there's an alien. Oh no!
What up, motherfuckers?
He's
Or
back.
maybe we got Alex on here too. What up, Alex?
What's up, brother?
You're banned.
What?
I'm gonna start blocking motherfuckers, dude.
No
Hey,
more
what happened
YouTube.
to the face, dude? Now, first time they get on fucking camera, now they're off camera, dude.
I know, huh? What's up with that?
What are you guys chit chatting about now? What happened to them? The microphone's off too.
Antarctica.
The gold and the Egyptians, man.
We
No,
were
he's
just talking about the pyramids as well, and whether they were covered in gold.
Why do we keep losing third phase? What's going on? Has this been happening the whole time?
They just dipped out as soon as you came back.
No, there it is.
They're back.
There
There they are.
They're
There
back.
they went.
There
Now
they
they're
go.
going.
And they keep losing their microphone keeps turning off too. Like, why is their thing on mute?
They're just fucking with you.
it's aliens.
You fucking with them, I think, dude. Fuck. You know, this shit just keeps fucking flipping back and forth, man. You know, that sucks.
I mean,
Somebody dropped the gay bomb.
Somebody's showing up at the door. We'll be right back in a few minutes. Stand by.
Keep the camera on. We want to see who it is, dude.
Yeah, right.
Oh man. Oh dude, so oh man, I'm doing this video like spoofing Igor. You guys know that fucking guy, Igor Cryan or whatever?
Yeah.
no.
Dude, it's gonna be fucking epic, dude, you know? And I'm not using any of his footage or anything like that. I'm just making like a video like I'm Igor, you know? And I'm just making one of his fucking videos like fucking cheesy. Dude, it's gonna be fucking epic, man.
I never seen him. Who is he?
Are you serious? Gyro 420, you never seen him?
No.
Oh, fuck, dude, dude, oh my God. I can't, you know what? I can't even risk sharing the video because he fucking gave me a strike last time, you know? But his fucking videos, dude, he's so fucking stupid. His hoaxes are so blatant. Like, he's sitting there like fucking, he's the kind of guy who would like hang a fucking hubcap from a string and be like, hey, attacking me. The military was fighting it. And they'll start shooting bottle rockets at it. And like fucking, he says, he is like, this is real shit. I got videos from the future, from the year 2043, okay? I'm telling you, like, it's so, dude. Dude, I saw a video on his where he made a new fashion design where he puts duct tape on women and makes clothes out of duct tape. He's like, look at this. He's got some fucking straight up fucking $2 hooker, dude. I'm telling, she's got to be like $1. Like, she's like a 99-cent fucking double cheeseburger fucking hooker, all right? This bitch is cheap as fuck, dude. And he's like putting electric tape on her and like, he's like, look, I'm a fashion designer. Like, dude, it's fucking insane. This guy's a fucking nutball, dude. What was she doing? I know, dude. This girl's like in this house posing, and she's got like a suit made out of electrical tape, and she's got her hand on the fucking door, like ready to fucking bolt. Like, she looked terrified as fuck too, man. You know? The dog's fighting. Dude, yeah, no, it's gonna be so fucking funny, dude. Just wait, man.
Like Robert,
Isn't he also making videos in film studios and saying this is real shit? I think he was in the Florida Film Studios.
Right, dude. Yeah, like he fucking. It's like I mean, he had to be some kind of role playing nerd growing up, and he's got a bunch of like costumes and shit like that, and fucking, you know, like
who has that shit?
Dude? You know, he's got a lot of different movie props and shit like that, like he uses, dude. I got someone on here who just commented on a video, said, unsubscribing because you're a dickhead. I gotta see what this is from. I am kind of a dickhead. I gotta see this. Hang on.
Hey.
What video is it from, dude? Oh, it's from our live hangout, dude. And
Probably
from
this.
our live hangout, they commented and said, I'm unsubscribing because you're a dickhead. Yes. It's from Richard Hananinia.
You know, fuck
Tell him to
that.
suck my dickhead.
Who needs them?
Yeah, who needs his fucking ass? Get the fuck out of here. Throw him in the fucking meat grinder.
Tell them to go smoke them. Maybe you'll lighten the fuck up.
There we go. It's a good bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking loser. You know, and you're supposed to be nice to the fucking trolls. That's what they say. You're supposed to be fucking like, you're supposed to be nice to everyone on YouTube, you know, like, and that's how like your channel gets bigger and shit. And it's like, yeah, right. You know, I kill them with kindness. Yeah. You know, like I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Go get the fuck out of here. Go fucking kick yourself in the balls and then kick your dad in the balls and tell him to stop having stupid children.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, that's right. Dude, fucking bye-bye, bitch.
Later.
Yeah, it was on our, oh, dude, Alex, man, they fucking keep demonetizing my fucking live hangouts. You know that, dude?
It was a hangout, right? What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, like, no, I got multiple hangouts that they're like demonetizing, dude.
Oh, that shit was so funny. Where's Snooch at? That shit was so fucking funny, bro.
What was?
Oh, when man, because you weren't watching the live chat, and he wanted you to sign the hood, and then you signed the pocket.
Oh, that was not.
Oh,
that was
yeah,
Steven.
I remember that.
Steven. Yeah, dude. That was great, dude.
And then you said, "Where do you want me to sign it?" And then you're like, "The hood." That's fucking stupid. Oh.
That was stupid, though, dude. I was like, "That's fucking stupid as fuck." Fuck that. I'm signing the pocket.
That shit's so funny.
Oh well, fuck him, dude.
Well,
You know what, dude?
He just
You know,
fucking,
dude, he blows me up every day at like fucking like 7 o'clock in the morning and shit, dude. I'm all fucking like dazed and out of it. I'm still fucking high and shit. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You know, and fucking he's like blowing my shit up early as fuck, dude. You know, he's a cool cat, man. You know, it's funny to get him to do accents. You know, hey, what up, Blake, Brent, you motherfuckers?
Oh, hey.
Who came into your house, dude? You motherfuckers. Who came over, man?
Oh, well.
Got high. That's what happened.
We got some things going on. We're shooting a doco and a music video tomorrow. We just shot with Marty Rosenblatt. Apparently, well, not apparently, he worked with Jim Channon, and he introduced us to Marty Rosenblatt, who lived up in Woodland Hills, California. And we're up there. We're shooting a doco with him. All in
Is that when you guys up in Malibu?
Yeah, right up in Woodland Hills. That's up in Ventura, right in the valley. He had a pretty sick spot up there. And man, he told us everything about remote viewing.
But
oh, really? No shit.
We'll get to that later. But you're talking about demonetization of videos, which is hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, they all of a sudden the fucking algorithm selected a bunch of videos that actually aren't bad. And I know if I go and I request that they have someone come and look at it, that they'll probably remonetize it, because the videos are fucking. There's just like some of them videos are videos that I don't even cuss in. Like they're like just completely just normal videos. You know, there's nothing bad about it. You know, and algorithm selected a bunch of videos of mine for some fucking reason and demonetized them. But you know, it's I think I would
dry leaf tobacco.
Yeah, that might be possible, you know. But I'm like, a lot of them are just like regular videos, dude. Like, I have to go and look them up, man. But I was looking them up, it's one of my very first videos was one about a doctor in Peru saving someone's life by using ancient trepanation tools. All right. There's not even a cuss word in it, dude. You know, and it's just a story about how this doctor went and saved a patient's life, and they didn't have the medical tools because it was in a little town in Peru. And so he was like, break into the local museum and use the ancient trepanation tools. This is a real story. And I just told the story about it, and they demonetized it like it was too bad. I was like, oh, what, dude? You know, so it's like, I think their algorithm's just going haywire, man.
I've had 14 videos demonetized myself.
We could.
What about you guys? None of your videos are getting demonetized, right?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to pull up a video that got demonetized, and I want to show you why it got demonetized. It'd be kind of hilarious, but Let me see. I'm having a hard time getting into it, but yeah, there is some kind of suppression going on with it's about certain keywords you put in there, and you can't even put UFO in there nowadays. Without
Really?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
There's just like it's really got a dance.
If you created a channel of somewhat controversy, it's gonna bring out the algorithm. Like these guys have already delved into controversial stuff, so you've already been red flagged. And I'll guarantee everybody else in the community that does what we're doing has been red flagged too. So
it, dude.
It's a constant fight right now on we're gonna show you the most hilarious video that got demonetized.
Oh, I gotta see this, dude. Let's see it, man.
Oh yeah, it's adorable. Okay, here we go.
Adorable.
I can't believe they're demonetizing you guys' videos too, man. That's messed up, dude. You know? I mean, like, okay, my videos, I can understand, like, at least some of them, but my bad videos aren't the ones getting demonetized. You know?
I seen a video that they said that the algorithm was been changed.
What's that?
Well, the algorithm. Yeah, there's an algorithm that
I think
it's just really ridiculous. And it's more of a blacklist. It's not an algorithm, it's a blacklist.
The Los Angeles videos, they were trying to, do a lot of stuff that they shouldn't do.
Well, they're letting it out, but the whole point about it is, there's a fine line. You put a video out, you put hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars sometimes, planning a trip, interviewing somebody, and you're putting it out, and all of a sudden it's demonetized, and you're not making any, where you figure you're putting out the best content you could possibly produce, and then you just can't do it over and over again, and that's what YouTube's trying to do at this point, unless you're doing.
You guys,
I'm gonna put the video up right now, and you could take a look.
Yeah, let's see it.
But I might be monetized now. But it took them 3 days to demonetize it. That's how long it could take 3 days to break news now. If you don't contest it,
it'll be demonetized forever. But if you contest it, maybe you got 3 days, and YouTube will get a live person to look at it, and then they'll make their choice. So, watch out.
Okay, hang on. We got the link right here. Hang on. Let me post this up for everybody real quick. Let's see. I gotta see this, man.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's an algorithm of a robot that if you've created content that's questionable, you're already red flag.
You're fucking joking me. Are you guys serious?
Oh, 100%.
No, this is the video they demonetized?
Yeah. Well, it's actually unlisted, but it's just monetized because it's.
I got a bunch of unlisted videos that they demonetized too. What the fuck, dude? Okay, you guys gotta see this. This is gonna blow your mind. Hang on, I gotta wait for this to load up, dude. This is fucking nuts, dude.
We did this for a buddy of ours, just because he's working on a project, and we're like, let's shoot this thing, and we shot it. See if you see anything wrong with it.
Okay, you guys. So let's check this out, everybody. This is what we're talking about. How I said I got demonetized. These guys, and I said my videos are not even videos they should be demonetized. And their face is having the same issue.
1 second before we start it, the subject matter of this, his name is Jax.
Jax. Okay.
Yeah, I'm watching it now. What the hell?
I'm the one and only.
No relation to
Jax, but it is.
There we go. Jax Doggy Wash, you guys. This is what got demonetized by Third Face.
Watching it?
No.
Can't you put it up on screen?
There it is. There he is, Jax.
Fucking nuts, dude.
Can you put it up on screen?
Put it up.
It is on screen.
Yeah, please share it.
Does not see it?
Yeah.
Click on UFO Proof screen and you'll see it.
Okay, where is it? Oh no, I hit a. Where is UFO Proof?
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pause, dude, because I'm experiencing interruptions, as you guys can see.
Yeah.
So I'll let it load up. Look at this. This is fucking nuts, dude.
That's your dog?
No, let's look at a commercial up for a minute so we can all see it, dude.
See, there's a couple things
What
that
the
I heard
fuck
that's
is up
going
with
on.
that, dude?
There's a couple things that I heard that's going on with YouTube. Okay, if you upload a video, you can also sit there. There's also some department of YouTube that you can send it to a live person, so you can get an automatic yes or no if it can be monetized.
Sure. 3 days later, it's going to take you 3 days. So therefore, the news. We break news. We don't wait 3 days to break news. That's the whole thing.
After 3 days, the story's dead. Who reads a old
3-day-old newspaper? Nobody reads yesterday's newspaper.
Right.
And then I heard something about somebody else said earlier tonight that there's a team that's going from channel to channel to look at all their videos to see if the channel is worthy or not to be monetized and get some ad revenue on it.
Well, I mean, like they did, you know, like I'm sure that they have fucking, you know, like teams like for advertisers going around and looking and saying what advertisers want or what they would like to go with. But I mean, they obviously can't do that to every fucking channel. I mean,
what was wrong with the dog commercial, the doggy shampoo?
I'm letting it load up on.
There's nothing wrong. The whole point is there is nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with this fucking video. Okay, so there, you know, I can see it right now. I just see a picture of it, but because I'm letting it load up because I'm experiencing interruptions right now. But it's basically a man is giving a dog a bath.
That's it.
Let me ask you: does he beat the dog in the video?
What's that? No, nothing.
He doesn't beat the dog. Is he cussing the dog out?
No.
There's only
no. Okay. So is the dog like? Is there any naked women dancing with the dog?
No.
Then what the fuck did they demonetize it for, dude? I mean, what the fuck is going on, dude? I mean, they're giving the dog a bath and they demonetize this fucking video. There's no cussing. There's no nudity. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Boner.
And they're beautiful shots. It's shot in 4K. It's unbelievable.
I know. It actually looks really good too, man.
Maybe it's considered dog porn.
There is a backside of the dog, and we're like, could that be it? And then
the dog's ass.
That's it.
Maybe
as a boner.
Maybe they didn't like his tattoos on his arm.
But there's no bad words on his arm. There's just illustrations of nothing. No naked women. Or
no religious symbols. Nothing.
It's a Superman tattoo.
Yeah.
You know, it's no big deal. So, and this is happening over. This is what's weird too.
We could upload a video right now, and we probably
this is what's
how
kind of crazy.
Demonetized.
There's videos that we have right now, right? And there's some subject matter that we shot 4 years ago. We want to re-upload it. It's monetized 4 years ago, so we're re-uploading the video now again with a little heads up and a new title, whatever. This thing needs to be relevant. I don't care if it's 4 years old. Maybe not everybody saw it. We're putting it up.
Exactly.
And it's demonetized, even though the one 4 years ago still is monetized.
What the fuck, dude? It's fucking YouTube, man. I swear to God, dude.
Oh yeah, it's not easy, and it keeps getting worse.
It's getting even worse.
You know, and what sucks is that it seems like they want to make it more like television, you know, and it's like even then, okay, say if that's what they wanted to do. I mean, there were plenty of commercials on South Park. There are plenty of commercials on, you know, fucking how many fucking crazy shows or Family Guy or I mean, I'm sure if if it was on regular TV, there'd be plenty of commercials on Game of Thrones, you know, even though it's on HBO. You know what I'm saying? That there's all these controversial shows on TV that advertisers go with. So why not some, you know, YouTube shows? You know, like YouTube is like if you're gonna go in the direction of, you know, television, which I don't think they should, you know, still there are channels there are, you know, shows that are like controversial and people still advertise with them. So I don't understand what they're thinking with all this. And really what I think it is I think this is not actually what they're intending to happen. And I think it's just accidental, like with the new algorithm because they have problems with every new algorithm.
No,
you know?
it has nothing to do with algorithm.
What do you think it has to do with it?
Again, it's a blacklist. It's a blacklist.
They've seen your history. If you talk about anything controversial over years, they know who you are. So they've already had their eye on you, and it's just that's the
because we're talking about newsworthy things. You can't talk about unless you're like the Young Turks. The Young Turks can still monetize their stuff. They can talk about breaking news and no problem with advertising. But there's been major channels out there that talk about the news. They're making $100,000 a month. We're getting extreme amounts of views talking about the news, and now they're down to $50 a month just because the YouTube not letting people talk about the news anymore.
But guess what? Guess who gets monetized besides YouTube? They don't get monetized anymore, but CNN will always get monetized every day of the week on the guys that boycotted YouTube for monetizing.
Right?
So it's a big
McDonald's is no problem advertising on CNN, but they won't advertise on other news channels.
No, you're right, man. Absolutely.
So they're only what news channels weren't going to work and compete with CNN and all these other networks if they can't sustain.
They're trying to shut out the little guys. It's just that's the way they've always done it.
That's business for you, dude. You know, they don't want any competition. You know, they want to fucking shut that shit down, dude. That's their whole fucking goal, man. It's fucking ridiculous.
One good thing is that they're still not shutting you down. You can still put up the videos and stuff, but it's not good for the whole thing.
No, it's you know, it's fucking. I think it's all around. I think it's bad, you know. But I mean, okay, so at the same time, I understand them being wary of you know, sites where it's like pro neo-Nazis. You don't want to. I would never want to advertise my company on pro neo-Nazi sites like that. It's shit like that. I understand that, you know. But if they're going to have issues with causing other people, you know, when they're trying to decide what's controversial and what's not, and this difference. And I think you need a fucking human to make these decisions, not a computer, because obviously a computer can't fucking tell if someone's joking.
No, but hold on. No, that's not cool. CNN's talking about racism, neo-Nazi.
And that's when their ratings are off the hook.
I'm talking about like people who are talking about racism as in, you know, they're like, fuck black people. They're like racist sites, you know, they're like a channel that's purely racist. You know, not talking about it, but just acting because they just are racist, you know?
Yeah, but that's only about 0.1% of YouTube. It's not even
correct. And I think that's what's fucked up is that it's affecting a ton of other people when it should only affect people like that.
Hey, watch what you say.
Here's another thing. How many times have you seen somebody rip off a Third Phase of Moon episode and they're monetizing it, or all our, you know, documentaries? How many times have you seen that on other people's channels? And
everywhere.
You know YouTube, how much money they're making off that?
Mm-hmm.
They're making 45% off stolen content, straight up.
Fucked up.
And so they're even the criminal element, they'll get shut down eventually, but for months they'll just keep ripped off content, and YouTube will go, oh, okay, whatever, I'm still going to take my 45% from the advertisers that advertised on the ripped off content. That's the really crime.
Yeah, but you should get a percentage of that though.
Well, you're supposed to get the 55% that's left over, you know, but they're getting fucked. You know, like Third Phase, how many times, they're absolutely right. How many times have you seen their videos and documentaries, you know, on other people's channels? They're getting paid for that. In YouTube, Third Phase isn't getting shit. No, well,
zero.
Technically, you should be getting it because I see stuff where they're like, if I use someone else's content and they make a claim on it, they are just collecting my revenue.
That's only for a select few if you're in regards to this Content ID program. Content ID allows you to third-party match, and that's a great thing. Somebody takes your stuff, well, okay, they're taking it, and you're going to get third-party content. But that's only for like Univision, for ABC.
Oh, so it doesn't work for you guys? Don't get a piece of that if someone takes your shit and it's getting monetized?
No, you got to qualify for Content ID. Content ID only goes to major corporations. Only major corporations.
Ah, fuck yeah, that's fucking stupid as fuck, man.
We should be able to, as a YouTuber, go, hey, look, I own this. If anybody takes it, anybody uploads it, it's content, third-party match content. It doesn't matter who it is, as long as they say it's theirs and they're claiming. But no, that's not the case. They don't allow it unless you qualify for content ID. And let me tell you, if you're not major corporate, and there's all these, like, I don't know how some of these shady guys get in there and get that, because then we get claims on our own stuff that's 100% content, and then you got to fight them because you're constantly fighting off false.
We got to fight content ID against our stuff.
That's so fucked up, dude. You know,
then Facebook goes off the hook. We see all these Mexican channels on Facebook. They'll get millions of views off interviews that we've done with Kyle and
Omega, Ombis. It's the whole South America that is another rip-off artist on Facebook.
We've got 250 million views on our YouTube channel, but I think there's been 1 billion views on rip-offs. Just
2 billion, just ripped off.
That's a lot of wasted money that could have gone around for anybody. You know, we're not.
Yeah, we would have shared some love to UFO Proof. He would already have a full-time job. All you guys would all have full-time jobs if it was all like, oh, it should have been tight, but they're just, it's just.
But still, it's fucked up, man. You know, I mean, I think it's kind of shitty that, you know, we're being forced into doing stuff that we are not wanting to do, you know, or making content or titling it in ways that we don't want to do just to, you know, appease fucking YouTube. I mean, like, how do you have original content anymore then? I mean,
well, if it's okay, you're not talking about like if you're not talking about wars and certain things, yeah, they'll give you your monetization back. Well, but it's 3 days late, and the story. I just don't. That's one of my major concerns. Is
well, the 3 days are fucking important. Blake, you know as well as I do, man. The first 3 days, I mean, that's fucking important, dude. You know, like fucking for getting a shitload of your views in. You know, a lot of times your views will drop after your first 3 days, dude. You know,
yeah, you put in hundreds or not thousands of dollars into that production to just put out good content, and you're not.
How are you supposed to sustain yourself?
People still watch it for free. It's just the commercials. They could skip it or whatever. We're not charging anybody anything except the advertisers because we're having hundreds of thousands of people watch their product. That's the way it works. And we should be getting paid like basically CNN or any of these other guys on how much views we get. But it's pennies on the dollar comparatively to that. And that's another ridiculous aspect. It's a lowest rating that comparatively to publishing on advertising on magazines or television. YouTube is still on the bottom rung. But what about Instagram? Does anybody know how to make? Cameron's asked me because he's a skateboarder and he gets tons of views on Instagram. But I keep telling him, man, you got to go to YouTube. Instagram, there's no profit there. Is there?
Instagram, you already have to be kind of big on Instagram, and it's purely having advertisers come and seek you out and say, hey, hey, what up, buddy?
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Good.
How's it? You rocking that skateboard out?
Yeah.
How many views you have on Instagram?
I have 7,000 followers.
Oh,
damn.
Awesome, buddy.
Like. My recent video has like 900 views.
Well, good job, man.
Excellent.
Yeah, if I was on Instagram, I would follow you, but too bad I am not on. Oh, you know, I think I might be on Instagram. I don't know. I don't think you can make any money. Tell them to start a YouTube channel, man.
Yeah.
That's what I keep.
That's what you need to do.
Yeah, why not? Why not? But with skating,
you do great, man. I mean, you know, especially being, you know, so young, dude. You know, the kids. You know, you get all those kid views, man. You know, he'd be rolling in the bank, dude. You know, but I call 20% because you know I'm influencing this, so. Yeah, dude, Instagram, you have to have like advertisers come directly to you. Like, so the people who got like 10 million followers will have like Chevy come to them and say, hey, can you do a video for me? But then it's not like YouTube where you get, you know, they do, like YouTube does have to work for you, you know?
Yeah, that's one thing you can't complain about YouTube is that they're the only source on the planet that really do it right, and the only, whether it's right or not, they're doing a lot of wrong. But you know what I say? Because we're talking to people out there. If they can't handle it, and if they can't provide the service in a legal manner, if they can provide it in a legal manner without people getting ripped off and making money off, and they're making money off of it, what are you gonna do, dude? What do you think? Shut it down, man. Gotta shut it down. YouTube's gotta shut it down. Bye, everybody.
I mean, you know, it could go to fucking, it could go to like Facebook, where they're fucking people, you know, all this shit gets on there. You have to pay to get your shit spread around on Facebook now. And it's fucking, it's ridiculous. And no one gets a dime from Facebook, you know?
You know what we need to come up with?
The second biggest, you know, what, Jax?
We need to come up with like a UFO tube.
Right, dude? Yeah, fucking UFO tube, dude. That's what we fucking need, man. You know? Yeah. And it would be terrible. You know that?
Think so?
Yes.
That dude Blink 182 is doing. Was he the head of something, right? UFO something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? If you do that, you're gonna have to ask for a subscription because advertisers aren't gonna do it. Nobody in the UFO world wants to ask for money. That's the whole thing about it too. It's like, this is free information. The world needs to hear it, and there's a lot of that makes 100% sense to me for sure.
That dude, that dude Blink 182 is trying to make money off of it.
I got a UFO story. I got a UFO story.
I mean, the thing is that even in the community, there's a lot of fighting amongst channels and all this other crap that's going around. I mean, it just cease. You know, there's no need for it.
Oh yeah, for real. Hey, wait, go back. I didn't get to see that. Go back.
I'm getting it ready. This is the kid in action. He's setting it up.
I want to see.
Is this the whole video?
Take off. Come on, man.
Okay, push play on that thing.
What?
See this, dude.
Okay.
I got it. He just got to this part.
Oh! That was bad.
Oh, you get a little Tony Hawk on your hands.
Look at this shit, dude.
Oh,
hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Oh my
Tony Hawk
God.
Jr.
Break your neck. You be careful, Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. Oh, it's dangerous. Jesus.
Yeah, you better watch out.
God, you're gonna hurt yourself.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, be careful.
You just warm it up.
Hell yeah! Why don't you guys make him a YouTube channel, dude?
We got one. Yeah, he's got his own agenda, but we're trying to make him come around.
Bring him over to the dark side with us. Come on, come on.
The dark side.
Here.
Hey, I got a UFO story.
What's up?
I got a UFO story.
Let's hear it, Gyro.
Oh,
wait, hang on 1 second, Gyro. Let's see. I want to see it real quick. Put on his. I want to see the skateboard real quick. Hang on. Throw it back up.
Throw it back up. Here he goes. You got.
I want to see it real quick.
This was today in LA. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Quick. Here, put it up, and it's got to.
Wait.
Right about there. Which
Yeah,
one?
right there.
Here it comes.
Look at him shred.
Oh man, look at this. Oh, bad.
Okay.
Oh, good job, buddy. I
That's
fucking
awesome.
landed that shit, dude. Oh man.
Gnarly.
Let's see. I was gonna put a half pipe. Oh, look at him, sexy with no shirt on. Oh, he's a little baller.
Oh.
Oh,
He's going pro.
oh.
Oh no.
Tony Hawk Jr.
Good job, buddy.
Tony Hawk Jr.
Yes, good job, man. Good job. That's right.
Bones Brigade.
Yeah, he's going pro, dude.
There one more, and that's all he's got.
All right, let's see it. One more, man.
Hurry up.
Going up, buddy.
Awesome.
Right in that bowl, dude. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, got some air.
Whoa.
Oh. Oh, Mom, come on, Mom, you're telling us, damn it.
It's his mom.
Hey, Mom. I'm trying to show off my skateboarding. What are you doing, Mom? You're interrupting shit. What are you calling me?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, thanks for watching. That's cool.
Yeah, man, no problem, man. Good job, dude. What's your boy's name again?
Cameron.
Cameron, that's right. Good job, Cameron.
Good job, Cameron.
Keep going, dude. You're gonna be blowing everyone away one day, man.
How about?
You know, you guys, I gotta get off here. You know, you guys can stay on here. I gotta go and chit chat with my girl because she just got off work and she's, you know, I'm ignoring her, so I gotta go and say how was your day and all that good stuff, man.
Yeah, better do it.
Thank you guys for coming and joining me.
We're gonna have to get going too, but right on, Kyle. Thanks for hosting. But
yeah, absolutely, you guys, definitely, man. Thanks for coming on and being on camera for once, Blake, Brent, you fuckers. You know, it's about time to get you guys on camera with us. You know.
Yeah.
So,
I'll tell you my story.
And we'll
yeah, I'm gonna have to go, but you can stay on here and tell your story, or you can come back on the next time I do it because I want to hear it on. But I gotta get off and see my girl real quick. But yeah, definitely, you know. But just make sure you come on. And next time I have one, I'll let you on to come on specifically, and you can just share it with us. It'll just do it one-on-one. That sound good?
Hey, yeah.
You know. All right, cool. We'll just do that, man. We'll do it one-on-one so everyone can hear. All right. All right, well, I gotta get out of here. You know you're welcome to stay on here. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the like button and hit that little bell so you get the notifications for when I go live. All right, so at any time you guys just go and click that and you'll know that I'm going live. Come and join us. And thank you guys for everyone for coming and joining tonight. As always, guys, I'm out of here, everybody. UFO Proof out. All right, bye, you guys.
Bye, guys. Have a nice day.